Let's see. Hello. Today's going to be very interesting. I'll just say that much. Hello. I'm going to warn you guys, those of you guys who are terrified of low-key beacon cappers because they annoy you. No, you're good. Let's just say you are going to cry. This is going to be a video, so let me just top him. I'm not going to be playing on the free to play today. I'm going to be playing on my main account for the Fang stuff. You saw how fast it is? Oh, you probably have not seen how fast it truly is. You can probably tell by the title of today's video. Or I guess stream. You're about to be amazed. We're going straight into it today because I cannot be waiting for this. It's too insane. It's actually insane how good this thing is. Like, it's insane. Hello? Thing is faster than Loki? Yeah. Let's just put it like that. With Jump Unit, I can clear a whole map. Oh, did you buy it? Oh, you watched it last night. Yeah, really. Oh yeah, really. You did see, yeah. Don't worry, it's not gonna be a long stream, Neo. I'm just gonna be showcasing the new thing. Alright. Well, that being said, I guess I won't do the recording just yet. I need to claim all my stuff first. Okay, new extermination. Interesting. Modules, I'll take that. Those of you guys who love playing Loki as a beacon capper, no, Fang is not the next beacon capper. It is hands down the beacon capper. It's like, it's not even funny how good it is at capping beacons. Keys, let's go. Got an, what is this, a Porthos? Aramis, never mind. The new shotguns are kind of brain dead broken. Let's just put it like that. I see the ultimate Raven in the event, but how do I get to Atomize to unlock it? Two ways. Number one, in any of these, you guys might be able to see there is an ultimate data pad. Sorry, not that one. Is it this one? Yeah. You see the ultimate data pad? You have a 1 in basically 17% chance to get it per ultimate data pad. Meaning if you're really unlucky, you're never going to get it. Alternative, you wait till next week or the week before the event ends for a specific leaderboard task to pop up where you can get 4 of the atomizers guaranteed. You'll need to get the atomizers there. Then you'll have to go to this operation pass and you'll have to pay $50 to get this. I highly recommend, if you do not think you're about to finish this, to spend XP because you cannot get the Ultimate Raven until you get this pilot. It's going to be expensive. Let me just warn you. If you're planning on getting the Ultimate Raven, it's probably going to cost you somewhere around like $400, $500. Everyone calls Fang Scorpion. No, it is Fang. Trust me. This thing is truly a Fang. And I will show you in a second. What do I think of the new update? The Titan's broken. The Fang is also broken. People just don't know how to play it yet. And I think I figured out how you're supposed to play it. It's kind of insane. You got a Chasm, nice. And you got an Arbiter. Okay, not bad. $50. It's not $50. It's $500. You forgot a 0. About to go crazy? Yeah, if you were not here on Discord yesterday, you are about to see how broken the Fang is. Okay, I'm going to start up the recording now so that you guys can see. All right, we are rolling, I think. Just double check. Yes, we are recording. Okay. Hello. Welcome back to another video. So if you guys saw the last video, you guys might have seen my initial thoughts on the Fang and the Sirocco. I have heavily underestimated how good these things are. So, as you guys can probably tell, let me quickly go into facecam off mode so you guys can see for yourselves. I've maxed the pilot. You guys can see here, the pilot is maxed. For those of you who are wondering, I think these are probably the best skills you can go for. Actually, except for Thrill Seeker, I don't really think you need Thrill Seeker. I think this Titan works best if you spam durability and maybe speed on it. I don't think it actually needs that much speed. Durability is the most important thing on this Titan. With these skills that I have, alongside these current modules that I've got, they are not maxed out, as you guys can see. It still has 1.7 million health in game, which is absurd. Next up, Fang and the Omen Fang. You guys will notice I have maxed out the pilot for one of them, the Omen Fang. I have also the modules is this. And then same case for here, the modules is this. This one is less upgraded, as you guys can see. However, you guys will notice something. For both of these, I am running the jump unit. And you might be wondering, Yo-Yo, why are you running the jump unit? Well, let me just tell you this, okay? First things first, let's take a look at my normal Fang. This Fang, if you guys don't know, gets 180,000 health Aegis every time you deactivate your ability for 5 seconds. This can stack if you can get both charges off at the same time. This allows you to get some crazy stacking. You can get like a 400,000 health Aegis, which is, if you guys don't remember, what the Prime Alpo drone used to give, basically. Prime Alpo used to give 350,000 health Aegis every time you landed from flying. You guys will also notice that I have built nothing but speed on this thing. And there's going to be a reason for that. My Omen Fang has a maxed pilot, as you guys can see. And this thing basically also only has speed. So you might be wondering, Broda, why the heck are you running speed on this thing? Well, let me just showcase what this thing can do real quick in a custom game. So you guys might have seen yesterday, I was like, actually, yeah, let me just do this. So you guys might have thought yesterday, you guys have saw that most of the time you fight with Fang, you can't get kills. And it turns out the reason for that is because these shotguns, I thought they were bugged. What's probably happening is these shotguns actually deal damage based on the enemy's current health. They are not like the arms that deal damage based on their max health, so they're guaranteed to do 1% each time. These weapons deal damage based on how much health you have. Meaning, if you have a lot of health left, they hit like a truck. If you have no health left, they do pebbles for damage. Meaning, if you want to get as many kills as you can, these weapons are not the best. Meaning, if you want to go for kills, it's probably better to run 2 of the Harmaddans and 2 regular weapons like Fahrenheits, Kurokos, Makeras, basically any weapon that hits really hard. And these weapons are really good for getting your enemy from a lot of health to low health really fast. That is what their gimmick is. That being said, we also saw that Fang is fast, but it dies really fast. So let me showcase you on starting with probably the most hated map, Yamantau. I will showcase you just how insane the Fang is if you run it as specifically a beacon capper. So you guys will see I have the jump unit equipped on this thing. Fang's specialty is you play this thing like a Raven. So if you guys know, Raptor has a super jump. This thing also has a super jump. So you guys will notice the thing is pretty fast. Well, take a look at this. You capture a beacon, right? This thing has beacon operator because it's Saboteur. You can run from spawn to center beacon pretty consistently in one jump. Now, what makes this thing even more broken is you get your 2 beacons, you immediately use your mothership. Typically, you'll use a mothership that has a built-in ability, and you can jump from mid to enemy spawn in one jump, like this. And then if you want to, because you use jump module, you can immediately re-enter stealth and raid the enemy team beacon again. So this thing basically is built for speed. And then if you ever are caught out of your ability, you can just immediately jump again. And then you can also readjust your jump midair with another dash, like a Raven does. And you can just immediately slide around. So this thing is built to be a massive beacon capper. And you might think this is actually not as good as you think it is. Well, let me just showcase you what happens when you have a double jump active, okay? You can go from your spawn to here, right? And then you can go like, boom. And you can do a super speedy jump like this. And you actually fly through the air at such a fast speed that projectiles, like even the Veneer Vincier actually can't hit you. The Veneer Vincier will actually hit where you were because you're flying through the air so fast. So that's just a bit of a demonstration as to how stupid this thing can be. I will showcase you now what it looks like in an actual game. And if you guys notice, I actually run I think it's called the Beacon Operator skill. It's the one where you get 30% extra speed when the enemies have 3 beacons or more. My regular thing right now is built to be a beacon turnaround robot. So I'm sure some of you guys have the skill on your Loki. I think it's this one right here, Adamant Roadhog. Adamant Roadhog, if you guys don't know about it, basically if the enemy team has 3 or more beacons, you get 32.5 extra speed. This is insane. This turns Fang into literally a Formula 1 race car. So let me just showcase you. The way you're supposed to play this thing is like a drive-by machine. Remember how I said these weapons can't get kills easily? Well, these weapons are absolute machines at getting people low. So I like to play Beacon Rush typically. Instead of Beacon Rush or Domination, I don't recommend playing this thing too much in Team Deathmatch. But let me just show you how quickly this thing can get around and capture beacons. You do not want to rush beacons right away. You do want to play a little safe still. So you can just ignore your teammates if they're body blocking you and immediately go for spawn beacon like this. I will note, by the way, that this playstyle, Fang will be a power cell hungry bot because you are using jump unit like constantly. But just watch this, okay? I can do stuff like this. Oh, well, I messed up my jump there. Kind of screwed up my jump there because I forgot to use my ability at the right time. But the point is, this thing gets insane airtime. You'll see. Okay, so Loki over there. Okay, they're getting our mid beacon. You can also remember this thing does have built-in stealth non-stop, so you can actually just straight up do stuff like this. And notice how this Pathfinder does not even know we're here. So you can ambush enemies. Notice how I'm waiting right now for my ability charges to come back. I get into last stand and I immediately go back into stealth. So this bot's specialty is quite literally leaning into Saboteur. Now I can Bifrost. Okay, I'm locked down right now, but I do this. Okay. Pathfinder shoots me. I'm still mothershipped right now, by the way. Notice I'm still mothershipped, and now I go back into stealth. I can just dip. Notice how that enemy does not even see me, so I'm just still running. Oh my god, I need to get out. Oh, okay. He was smart there. He actually caught me. All right, but watch this. Now we just drop in with it. Oh, wait, what happened to the rest of our team? What? Okay, our teammates are kind of getting fried right now. Oh my god. Okay. But yeah, this is the idea. You can literally leap across the entire map. I'm going from our spawn to their spawn in one ability. Notice how this Pathfinder's here? We can just finish him off. You can literally trade out your own kills. And notice how I'm going now from their spawn back to our spawn again. Now watch this. The Sirocco Titans fighting our Princeps. I just do this. Okay, we kind of got EMP'd there, unfortunately. But that's basically how you want to play this thing. This is not the best map for it. As you guys can see, the Dreadnought map is kind of formatted in a way that's hard for the to actually jump around. I would say the best maps for the Fang are probably maps that have walls around. Because the ideal way you want to play this thing is, you can probably tell, jumping around and climbing walls. The Fang as a spider bot actually can consistently climb walls. It is very fragile, as you guys saw. It is played very much like a Loki. You need to play it very safe. But when it can get its abilities down, it is insane. Okay, also, I think we're fighting against like a super pay-to-win squad right now. Because I see 2 Siroccos already, and then all of my teammates are still back at spawn. That being said, this thing is also a beast. If you guys don't know, this thing has 16 seconds of DMI. So watch this. If I enter my ability and immediately exit it again, you can actually have 16 seconds of DMI. Notice how my health right now is not going down. I can just stay here. Notice how my ability is still not over yet. Look at that. That Bersaglier is shooting me with its entire clip and it's not doing any damage to me. And now I can just cast Bifrost, just wait for my ability cooldown to come back, right? And then I immediately just go back to the Bersaglier. And he can't do anything about it. So now I chase him down. He's about to get EMP'd now. So I EMP him. And he's dead. And I'm still basically at full health. Because this is how the Sirocco is played. It is played like an assassin bot, essentially. This is why I say you want to build this thing for health more than anything. This Sirocco's coming in to try and get me with EMP. I'm going to see if I can EMP him back. Okay, 5-second EMP. We should still be fine because Sirocco is super tanky. And I can go back into my ability like this. And just wait this out. And then I'm just going to come over here and capture this beacon. And I'm DMI'd, by the way, for this entire duration. I am immune to defense mitigation. Notice how I'm hitting both of these guys at the same time? I can just wait for my DMI to go away. And then boom, I pop my Bifrost. once more. And these guys are gonna go for me again. I do believe my TRA should kick in here at some point. Okay, I can rust these guys up as well. And you just need to pay attention to when your rust is getting stacked up really hard. Yeah, and now weapons are about to go on reload, so I go back into stealth in a second here. Just watch, 3, 2, 1, boom. Go back into stealth. These guys apply anti-heal, so I just do this, and then boom. They're EMP'd now, so my teammates can actually finish these guys off. Atlas comes in to help. And despite only having like 200,000 health, we finish off one Sirocco, and we should finish off the second one too. He's trying to go for me because he knows that I am a bigger threat right now. I might get my EMP off, so if he exits, he's dead. I am getting marked, but notice how I'm actively healing up constantly. Look at this. This is how you play the Sirocco. It is a beast. We were fighting 2 Siroccos just now, and this thing is easily handling both of them. Ultimate Revenant with the sonic weapons. Look at this. He is doing no damage to us. Despite remember, look, our repair amplifier has already been triggered, and we're still perfectly fine. So I can just do this. I'm getting Pathfinder Mark II. I just go back, wait for my ability to come back, and then I immediately go back, and then exit, and now this Ultimate Revenant is just fried. Because he can't do anything to me. And the Sirocco Titan is also just fried. Look, the Revenant and I are face brawling, and we are taking it out. Kind of insane. Obviously, we lose our DMI there, and the Shoggoth actually gets us down. But yeah, that just gives you an idea of how stupid this setup can be. It's kind of insane. Yeah, it's the tank meta for Titans, yeah. The Deathmark. Okay, so what I've discovered from this specifically is Deathmark specifically is the way to counter the Sirocco. This is why I think Mauler is actually back in the meta. That actually was kind of a bad run though, because I was kind of yapping a little bit too much. Also, our teammates kind of got fried. I think these guys, yeah, they both have Sirocco Titans. Sirocco, I think, is probably the best Titan in the game right now, even more than Princeps. I actually have thought Princeps would be better, but no. Sirocco Titans, I think if you spam Sirocco Titans, this thing is a beast, to give you an idea. Obviously, I'm not going to just show you the best games that Fang has. That was a relatively poor game that I've had with Fang, and even then, we still did like really well. So let me just show you how insane this thing is. And yes, it does block out the Shoggoth drone's defense breach as well. It is just like the TRA. It is 100% defense mitigation immunity. So you can do this, for instance. So boom, boom, and you're literally at spawn beacon, like here, in the span of 3 seconds. And also Demeter can just come here and he gets beacon charge as well. Kind of insane. Then we can go here, capture this beacon. Notice how their vectors are over there, by the way. So what you want to do as Fang is you only want to shoot at people when they're not looking at you. That is basically how you play this thing. So now we're just chipping away this way. I think one of their vector players might be wanting to come for me, so that's fine. Okay, we'll just go back into phase shift here, or sorry, stealth here. And then this guy's defense is now gone. Watch this. So now we can just do this. Burst down his health, and then we're just gone. Boom. And then we're still not stealth, by the way, so now we go back in stealth. And you can readjust yourself nonstop like a Raven does. And then EMP and blast. The other thing that I forgot to mention is the Fang's ability can actually EMP and rust through walls. So notice here, watch this. This guy, actually maybe I shouldn't shoot at this guy just yet. Boom. We'll probably get him down to his last stand here. Yep, there we go. Okay, and now we just dip. We can't really deal with this raptor. Just wait a bit for your teammate to do your stuff. And then we'll come in and chip him down really fast. Jump, boom, dash away. And you can basically just go from beacon to beacon just like this. You really want to avoid vectors, by the way. I do feel like vector does counter this thing pretty hard. And you also want to try and time your ability. Yeah, notice how he EMP'd him just now through a wall. You want to basically trigger vector's last stands as much as you can, and then do stuff like this. And then boom. Like that. So notice how they have a Fang over there? Sorry, not a Fang, a Vulcan over there. I'm just gonna ignore him. And watch this. I can just shoot at this kid, and then dash back into stealth, and we still get the kill. I'm stealth, by the way, right now, I think. Actually, maybe I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm not stealth. Oh my god. I got muted. I got muted. Somebody muted me. Okay, like I said, EMP, huge counter to this thing. We did get hit with the mute mothership. That Vulcan did do a good job. But notice how the enemies have 3 beacons. Look at how fast this thing moves now. Watch this. Boom, boom. Go into stealth. Yeah, I think this guy has a seeker drone or a quantum reader. I have no idea. We'll just chillax for a second. Burst down this guy's health, EMP him, and then get back out. So this is how you want to play the thing. And the drone heals up gray and green HP. I do not have a single healing seal on the drone. Sorry, Fang. So watch this. I can go from here to their spawn beacon. Watch this. Look how insane this is. Oh, whoop. Never mind. I messed up the jump. Pause. Technical difficulties. Alright. We're gonna have to try that again. But trust me, this build is absurd at how quickly you can cap beacons in. Okay, they're spawning back at their spawn beacon. I don't know why. We'll have to wait for this jump unit to cool down for a second. And then we'll have to use our jump and fly. So boom. Boom. Okay, we're gonna do a basic jump here. We're not gonna do a super jump. Fly over this way. Catch this Vulcan by surprise. And just obliterate him and then go back into stealth. Yeah, like I said, because of how fragile this thing is, you want to only use it to hunt down enemies that are not looking at you. Okay, this guy is looking at me now, though, so we gotta dip. So boom, jump, fly this way. Notice how this guy's in an Amit. We can kind of just burst him down right now because we do have our Bifrost. Although I think we still died Bifrosted. Okay, kind of interesting. Okay, I need to stop yapping when I play this thing because this thing, like I said, you need to play it with skill. But the good thing about this is that, number one, it's a really good beacon capper. Second, if you have a Titan that has like the Titan skill that basically lets you charge your your Titan really fast, you can also use it as a really fast, like a Titan spawner. So notice how I die here on purpose without using any skills. You can kind of faceplant the new Titan in because this thing, you guys can see I just immediately exit my ability. I have defense mitigation immunity for basically what is the next 16 seconds. And remember, these weapons can hit everything in a cone. So even if you get taunted or something, you can still hit people through it. Which is kind of insane. I'm still DMI'd, by the way. I'm still DMI'd. Now, I just lost my DMI. Throughout the entirety of that process. I had DMI the entire time. Which is insane. And we got our beacon back. So this thing, it's one of those beacon. It's like Luchador, where you can spawn it on a beacon to completely shut it down. Because it's literally impossible to kill. The other thing I will note is the Princeps cannot actually grab thrust the Sirocco away if it's still in its ability. So we can do this. Now I'll go back into stealth. Notice how the moment I exited stealth, he's pushing me back. He's smart. He actually probably has fought against enough Siroccos that he knows how to counter it. But let's just say that notice how he has the torch furnace weapons. Watch this. I just come back this way. I do this. I exit DMI. He doesn't have his ability anymore, and we just kill the Princeps just like that. Obviously our teammate got the kill there, but look, I'm taking no damage. This guy's using the Omen weapons on me, and this Bjorn is face planting me with his entire ammo canister, and I took like 10,000 damage throughout that entire time. Kind of insane. Okay, we have to do this because we are getting shot pretty hard by that Newton. I'm gonna go this way and actually kill him because, as you guys can see, our TRA is not charged yet, but we can do stuff like this, and the Newton has no defenses against me. And look at that, he's doing no damage to me. It's absurd. And then look, we get the free kill, and then now our TRA triggers, which is kind of insane. So now we just wait. Okay, we did get muted, which is kind of bad. We will have 10 seconds of EMP here, but that's fine because, again, we're fine. Because even if we're blinded and EMP'd, we can still hit people, as you can see. Because these Tesla coils, they do not actually need you to be able to see something to be able to shoot it. Yeah, look, we are suppressed as well. We get the kill on him easily. Mothership up. And yeah, this thing is basically unkillable. The only way the Sirocco Titan dies is because it literally has too much gray HP. So if you have anything that heals up gray HP on this Titan, this is basically unkillable. There's no way to destroy this thing. Because look, my DMI is about to run out now because my repair amp has already been fully triggered. But look, I can just do stuff like this. And notice how I have DMI again. And you'll see that I'm going to have DMI for the next 16 seconds. Keep your eye on it if you want. And also, this actually deals a decent amount of damage too. The ability... Yeah, look, I'm DMI'd fully. This Bjorn is firing his full lasers into me. And I still have DMI. Which is kind of insane. And also, the ability, if you have the level 100 pilot, can also trigger Rust and EMP as well. The Rust actually you get regardless, but you can trigger EMP there. So you can chain Bifrost now, right? And then once your Bifrost defense mitigation immunity ends, you just immediately cycle this back. So you have infinite EMP basically, because it's on like a 8-second cooldown. You have infinite defense mitigation immunity. And whenever even if you're getting shot with defense mitigation immunity, you can just instantly trigger another phase shift. Because this thing, its phase shift ability, that gives it phase shift plus defense mitigation immunity on top of cast. You can just exit. And so you can dodge around projectiles if you're getting bum rushed and run away. You can tank everything for 16 seconds because you have 16 seconds of defense mitigation immunity. By the way, to give you context of how stupid that is essentially getting a luchador reflector for 16 seconds. You guys know how luchador like plants itself on the ground? Actually, no, that's a bad comparison. A better comparison would be Bjorn. Bjorn, when it's in its bear stance, like with the blue shield up, standing still, Sirocco gets that basically, but it also lasts for 16 seconds compared to Bjorn's 9. Which is insane. Absolutely insane. Tons of damage. Like, it's just absurd how powerful this thing can be. And this guy has an Indra. Well played by him. I don't know how he was doing so much damage, but I don't know. Good job. Yeah, it's absurd. So the best way to play the Fang, obviously, I'm dropping it first right now because I do want to showcase the Fang. The best place to drop the Fang, in my opinion, is to drop it when you're losing on beacons. If you have only one Fang, I recommend playing a Brawler first to charge your Titan faster, and then dropping your Fang to cap beacons if the enemies are capturing a lot of beacons really fast. But otherwise, you can just kind of just run it however you want. I'm just claiming some tasks here real quick. So let me just show you also, I have not done a double jump tech yet. You can do the double jump tech to capture the mid beacon insanely fast because it's basically like a Raven with the speed, which is pretty insane. But will the princess be broken since I have the Titan patty out? It'll probably get nerfed really hard. All right, so we're back on Dead City. Dead City is actually one of the more okay maps. I'm actually going to go straight for the mid spawn here, middle beacon, so that we can actually catch it and get a bit of a head start. So you can do this, boom, it's just a super jump, and you can actually cancel your jump by moving backwards while jumping. Yes, it'll eat up a second ability charge, but you can get to mid pretty fast. I don't know how that Lynx got here so fast though. Good for him, I guess. And then look, you can I just EMP'd all of those guys through a wall. Kind of insane. But yeah, I need a jump. Oh my god. This guy, the wall kind of face planted me there. Okay, I'm just going to back up because we don't have ability charges. You need to manage your ability pretty well. And I don't know what our teammate over there is doing. He's fighting 3 people without any of our teammates there to help. Yeah, we'll just move over this way. I'm going to see if I can hunt down, I think that hawk maybe over there. I think that's an ultimate hawk. So boom, boom. Notice how I'm just completely ignoring the vector. And I can just go straight for the hawk over here. And watch this. He's EMP'd. He's dead. And then I can just go back into stealth. Because now he can't shoot me. It's kind of insane, no? And then you just come over here, capture this beacon, right? And okay. Oh, he's actually smart. He dropped himself a bot of his own. I'm gonna Bifrost up here because he does have a raptor. Oh my god, I kind of need to be careful. All right, Shenlu's coming straight on me. I'm just gonna completely ignore him and run the hell away. Notice how like I can just get out of situations for free. So normally you would just die in that kind of situation. But now I can just help my teammate fighting halfway across the map. And I just bum rush this kid. I jump this way. There's a vector in our spawn, so let me just help out our teammates real quick. EMP him and help us get the kill there. Oh my god. We are probably going to lose half health, but I have Death Survivor as well, which gives me back an ability charge every time I lose it. Okay, I need to cast my skill, unfortunately, there. That's fine. I'll just jump over this way, dash, and then EMP him when I get the chance. Oh, never mind. He self-destructs, smart on his part. Otherwise, he would have given us some extra Titan charge and a mothership. Yeah, look, this is just... Oh my god. Okay, Shenlu actually teleports on us. Smart on him. We also got hit by a Thor. I think motherships as well is really good at killing the Fang. Because of how squishy it is, you can actually consistently get off like motherships on him. And it will go down pretty fast. Yeah, you can do stuff like this. Just spawn in, EMP, dash away. Okay, notice how the Luchador is trying to fight us right now? Watch this. You can also, because of how fast you are, do the circle strat. If you guys have ever played a brawler before, you can basically do this thing where you circle around the enemy because of how fast you are. Obviously it didn't work there because we did kind of a troll for a second. But that's fine. You kind of get the idea of it. It's a lot easier to do, by the way, when you're not talking like I am. So let me focus up next game as well and just showcase you how it works if you just focus up and time your abilities properly. Because ability timing is one of the most important things when you're playing the Fang. If you mess up your ability even once, as you guys probably could tell from watching me play, you will just die. Fang is too squishy. It just drops like a fly if you do not time it properly. But it also means that Fang actually gets opened up for a lot of pathways. Because of how quickly it can actually get to a spot and take out an enemy, you can run a different set of burst weapons besides just its signature Harmaddens and still do really well. Okay, notice how, by the way, I can... Okay, I think I'm still dead here, but that's fine. We can drop our Titan here and take those two out. Okay, they got our beacons out. Wait, I just still don't have my Sirocco Titan. Interesting. Okay, and we just have a Sirocco in our spawn. I don't know where our teammates are, but this is not good. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can try to get our Titan up by hitting these other Titans. Okay, let's see. All right, I think we should have our Titan soon. Okay, maybe we try to self-sacrifice because I don't know how our teammates are not getting any beacons. This is kind of absurd. But yeah, whatever. We'll just go, and then bam. We go here, drop our Titan. I don't think we're winning this game, because as you guys can see, we do only have like 3 people left. Oh my god. Okay, I'm actually going to go this way. This guy looks like they don't actually know that I'm here. So I'm just quickly EMP him. Boom. And look. Oh, he self-destroys himself. Okay, whatever. Look, I'm face-taking a full set of veneers, by the way, from a Berserkly. You guys know how quickly this thing drops you. And we still take like no damage. Kind of insane. So it is absurd how tanky this Titan is. I got 2 Harmattans. Should I use them on my Vector, Scorpion, or the Fang itself? Do them on the Vector. I think Vector with these weapons are the most OP. Okay, I'm guessing I'm getting kind of unlucky. I don't know. How the hell are these guys getting more points than me? That's what I'm not understanding. Okay, well, I guess next time, we should try playing with our team. Because remember, Fang is also, because of that EMP, it's a really good support bot. Okay, I'm not really showcasing good gameplay here, am I? Alright, we'll try it again. Trust me, this works. Trust me, this works. Trust me. It is insanely good if you can actually like get a good game with it. The only issue is because of how squishy it is, people will also try to target you. People understand that the Fang is a very good counter bot. So they will try to hunt you down. But again, this game I'm going to focus up and try to help my teammates more. Okay, we have 2 Lynxes. I'm going to stick with our Vector. Because our Vector is the better bot to support here. But we can just do this. And yeah, the jump unit, you actually get so much airtime with the jump unit. So we'll time our ability to specifically dodge their shots. You guys can see here. This guy's running away. We're going to quickly grab this beacon. Nice. Vector helps us get it. Okay, we actually get hit by that, which is kind of unlucky. Okay, we'll hit this in Axer a bit, empty out our clip, and then boom, go back into Invis. This guy's got a Harpy, or sorry, a Siren. We'll just wait for him to land, and then we can just kind of mothership up here, and then boom, finger blast him basically. Boom, jump up here, and then as we're flying over him, take him out, and then just dash again. The mobility you have this with this thing is really fun if you know how to use it. So notice how this Vector not even looking at us. Watch how fast we can take it down. Boom. We can't actually kill it though. Notice how our teammate had to help us kill it. Because these weapons, they do like no damage when the enemy's 1 HP. But this is essentially how you want to play this. Okay, so this guy is here. Our Vector's fighting him. I'm going to quickly chip him down a bit more. And then jump over. And then just pass by. And go hunt for another target. You don't want to spawn where the enemy with this thing. Yeah, see? Notice how we like basically did no damage to him. We have to fire like 3 shots. Yeah, I'm going to use my mothership here real quick. See if I can get in here and chip this. Okay, never mind. He's smart. Okay, we're gonna have to ability and get out. Vector over there. I can actually do a little bit of a chip damage to him by doing this. And then now he's gonna look for us, so we just get the hell away like by doing this. And boom, we go from that side to the other side. Literally like jumping across the other map. It's like a jumping spider. That's literally what this reminds me of. And look, the Amit over here. Okay. I can jump over him basically. And fire at him while through the air, and then just immediately ability back out, and we just help our team get the free kill on him because of that. And then we just go for this beacon and rinse and repeat. You guys kind of get the gist of it by now. All right, and also the Fang specialty is killing Titans with these weapons. Yeah, I can just jump, boom, just kind of like fly over him. Notice how he's now running in the complete wrong direction. I can come over here, help our teammate take this Vector out. Oh my god, and then boom. Just dash away. Notice how that Vector got 1 clip, by the way. Just a heads up. And then we just jump. EMP him. Jump unit also, from what I've seen, helps you enable EMP tactics. Because you can only disable your EMP... Sorry, you can only disable your ability if you shoot or use like a module. That's the only way to get the ability out. And I'm going to Bifrost up here. And then look how quickly the Bjorn dies. Ah, yes. Perfectly balanced. So yeah, now he's gonna come for me. I can't actually kill him though. I did my job. I'm gonna quickly burst this guy down. Yeah, notice how these shotguns, I guess they fixed it overnight because they weren't doing this much damage before. Yeah, look, our teammates dropped on him. I can just do this to EMP him and then just see if we can do some burst damage on this kid. Okay, not quite. We'll just wait for our ability. We don't actually need to use our ability yet. Oh my god, this guy is... We do not want to fight a Bjorn at close range. Alright, look at this. So Atlas over here. I'm going to jump behind him because he's not looking, right? Now watch this. We are here. And then we go back into stealth. Oh my god. Oh, he has Quantum Radar. Okay. This Princeps has Quantum Radar. Smart on him. What is happening with our beacons, by the way? How are our teammates losing every single beacon? Is that even... That's kind of insane. Okay. Well, anyways. You can go back here. If you really hate a specific enemy... Look, this Princeps has Quantum Radar and he still can't hit us. That's how stupidly fast the Fang is. I do this. Yeah. He had Quantum Radar. He was actively shooting at us. You saw that. And yet the Veneers... You travel so fast through the air that they can't physically track you. So how's this guy not getting a beacon? What? Okay, well anyways. You kind of get the gist of it. So QR does counter it, but with this insane speed set, you can actually just get out. I was hunting down the Atlas there, which I probably shouldn't have done, because we probably would have lived in our Fang. We could have maybe come back at a different time, because if the Fang is getting hard focused, it's very hard to survive. Meanwhile, if you can actually get into cover and go back to hit the enemy when they aren't looking at you, that's where this thing is truly OP. So we'll just quickly move over this way. This guy's in a bedware. He's EMP. Okay, we EMP'd him a little too late. But yeah, look, we're just rust storing him so he can't heal up, and then we can just kind of shoot over him because the Sirocco Titan is tall enough to actually do this, shoot over cover, which is kind of insane. But yeah, look, he didn't heal that much health because he is just like fully rusted up right now, which is absurd. And then once they start shooting you, you can actually just stay in this form and just serve as bait for your team, which is kind of funny. Yeah, this is essentially how you play this thing. We can keep him in ball form with our EMP, and then even through ball form, this thing hits like a truck. He's trying to go for the beacon. In Champions League, you want to make sure that you don't give your enemies free beacon charge, because then they'll be able to get their mothership back. You can see I have my mothership back now. These Teslas do charge mothership a little bit consistently. They aren't the fastest. They aren't as fast as the robot weapons from what I can see, but they are pretty good. And then I can just Bifrost up here because I don't want to give him the beacon. So boom. And then, yeah. Oh, yeah, look. Watch. These weapons have 200 meter range. I can just get in here, and now I'm hitting like 3 of them at the same time. Kind of crazy. Yeah, and when your weapons are reloading, you should... Yeah, I got a Titan Slayer on the Bjorn just by existing, essentially. And then we can go hunt down this Atlas next. So boom. Notice how we aren't EMP'd because we are still in our ability. And the craziest thing is you can cast the EMP on the Sirocco Titan while you're still in your phase shift. So you can just cast it and then basically force the enemies into fighting you. This guy is fried though. Yeah. We have a teammate there. Okay, this guy's gonna get the beacon. I'm gonna let him do that. Then we'll just meanwhile go help out our other teammates. Yeah, you can kind of see the gist. Even when your Fang dies, you've messed with the enemy's mental enough that you now have just free reign into enemy territory. Because they're gonna have like nothing. They're gonna have to drop their Titans first because they want to hunt you down. Or they're gonna have to drop down a precious bot that they have and expose themselves for a long time. People who have Mark III vectors typically don't have multiple Mark III vectors because they think in their head 1 or 2 vectors is enough to survive the entire game. But the Fang, on the other hand, has this gimmick where you literally just drop into 90% health with like 5 or 6 shots. And then you can just kind of dip after that, and your teammates can finish him off. Because a vector that's full... Your team is also going to have vectors in Champions League. Your vector will easily win against an enemy vector. If they are rusted, they have 90% of the health gone, and they're EMP'd. They're not going to be able to do anything. 9 million damage casually. Our teammates did obviously do stuff. Fang, in my opinion, is a support Saboteur bot. And this guy's running the Mauler, as you can see. Enemy team for comparison, Princeps, Ultimate Gear, Mark III everything. You guys can see for yourself. This guy as well. Boom. Mark III stuff. This guy, the Bjorn, by the way, bro got cooked because the weapons just dropped him. I think it did 1.6 million damage from what I saw. This same guy. Sorry, my bad. This guy. Next guy, Rook. Versaglia, Bedware. Poor Bedware. Got absolutely fried. But yeah, you guys kind of get the gist of it. Sirocco Titan, busted. Brain dead broken, in my opinion. They need to decrease the DMI time. Because notice how here, your base duration on your Mirage... Wait, what? If the Titan exits the roamer state early, the resistance effect lasts longer. Yes, okay. So you can basically, I think the way it works is you get 8 seconds of DMI and 6 seconds of phase shift. But if you cancel out your phase shift early, you can get 6. I don't know why it says 14 because I counted it. Maybe I counted wrong, but 14 to 16 seconds of defense mitigation immunity. Your phase shift time, if you exit phase shift early, that phase shift time gets added to your DMI. That's essentially how it works. And also, it says 10-second cooldown. In practice, it's 8-second cooldown. So maybe it's because of like boosters in game, but yeah, kind of insane. And also the magnetic storm. This thing is cyclable. It lasts 8 seconds, and then you get an 8-second cooldown. Because you have so much faster uptime on it, I do recommend. You guys can see here, you can get this defense expert skill, which gives you 50 extra defense points when you have your ability active. I think it's better to put this on your magnetic storm instead of your phase shift ability, your roamer ability. That's what it's officially called. Because the roamer ability, I think it's better to put, you can put this on the roamer ability too, but I think it's better to just put this here and then put stubborn warrior on your Sirocco. Because your Sirocco is so tanky that you'll typically never die. Sirocco has so much health that you physically cannot one-clip it. And it has a skill set built into it that makes it so that even Ultimate Titans that normally will delete you in half a second, Veneer Ultimate Aoming, the Torch Ultimate Aoming, Mirrormets with like the Vortex, no, with the Vortex weapons, but the Belava and Kiston. All those weapons cannot one-shot a Sirocco. Sirocco does not die. That is its gimmick. And the reason why the Tesla weapons fit so perfectly on it is because it can tank so many people at the same time. This Titan is perfectly built to be fighting multiple Titans at the same time. You really want to, if you have a Sirocco, fight at least 2 or 3 enemies simultaneously because your storm, your magnetic storm, also deals like 200,000 damage every time you cast it. That is free 200,000 damage for 8 seconds that you can just do to everybody around you. So it's kind of played like a Kid and Arthur back in the day, where Kid and Arthur would kind of just walk into a bunch of enemies and cast Stove or the Blast Wave so that they just get a free like chunk of damage on everyone. Same thing with Sirocco, but this thing is basically that dialed up to 11 because you have EMP, Rust on top of a lot of damage. And as a bonus, as you guys might have seen from the gameplay, this thing, if you're playing against it, you can't see anything. You get so many particles on your screen that it's so hard to identify what you're shooting at. Which the Sirocco Titan obviously does not have a problem with because these Tesla weapons, you don't need to see to shoot. You just see the enemy hitbox and you're like, oh, that's a robot. Boom, 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 boom. And it's just the chains automatically go. So this thing is absolutely insane. If you run it, I think of the update, the Sirocco Titan with these weapons is hands down the best thing you can get. So if you want to spend money on the game, which again, I don't highly recommend, but if you do, remember, code YoYoBrother helps with giveaways. Shameless plug, I know. But anyways, if you do decide to go for it, remember it is expensive. I think if you go to the events tab, it's, where is it actually? It's the new Titan pad. It might be this. No, that's not it. That's the Robot Data pad. Here we go. New Titan pad. It is $30 per pad. Your chances of getting the Sirocco Titan is only a 9.45%. That's less than 10. That does not mean if you open 10 pads, you'll get the Sirocco Titan. That means you'll have to open up a significant amount of pads. You'll probably have to open up maybe 20 of these, maybe more if you're unlucky to get a single Sirocco. And on top of that, the weapons and the pilot, at least those are higher. But realistically speaking, you'll have a lot of Bark Alphas and Bark Betas by the time you actually get this. So, just a full disclaimer, this Titan is the best Titan in the game right now. Even better than all the Ultimate Titans. So, including Ultimate Titans, this is the best Titan in the game. But I don't recommend going for it if you're planning on spending money because you're probably going to have to spend $500, $600 just to get a Sirocco. Not right now. But yeah, just a quick recap of everything. Fang, run it as a beacon runner. It is OP as a beacon runner. It is very strong. I do think that this Fang, because of how squishy it is, you don't want to drop it first. Neo, please. I'm turning off squad invites for a second. Yeah, do not run in right away. You guys saw for yourself, this thing is best run as hit and run. Because any fight that you take, to give you an idea of how squishy this is, the Vector with the Hippo Croco weapons can one-shot the Fang. Even if you invest fully into health on the Fang, it gets 2-shot. If the Fang itself shoots at the Vector, it can only take 1 or 2 shots from the Hippo Croco weapons. And the Fahrenheit weapons, don't even get me started. You guys saw how quickly the Fahrenheit weapons got absolutely like slaughtered. So be wary. These weapons are probably the best for the Fang because you don't want to take a long fight. However, I will say, if you are free to play, other weapons to invest in that you should consider. Hippo Croco, pretty good for hit and run. You shoot 1 shot and you just go back straight into stealth. possibly, actually not even the Murex weapons. I think one of the other weapons you can run is, you guys know how the Ravager sometimes runs the Egyptian balls. I think the Deshret weapons for the Deshrets could work on this thing. That is a free burst of like 100,000, 200,000 damage that you do while being basically completely untargetable. And of course, if you want to run it as a beacon runner, you can also run the default gas, the stake, sorry, I think it's the spike, yeah. The spike setup for the spikes obviously give you Aegis shields, also very fun to run. But yeah, remember, this thing, if you don't have it at high level, I do recommend, because of how squishy Fang is, it's best run as either a beacon capper or a support bot. You kind of want to run this like a Pathfinder if it's low level, where you want to hide behind walls and only really hit things while they're like not looking at you. As you guys know, Pathfinder cannot take a lot of fire. If the moment they start shooting at a Pathfinder, yes, is tanky, but especially in the current meta with all the vectors, it goes down really fast. So even with Friezo, you want to play this thing safe. Similarly, Fang is like that, but you guys know how Loki players, they go stealth and then they shoot you and they go back into stealth? That's essentially how you want to play Fang. However, the Fang has the benefit of having the ability to redirect its jump midair. So, do I think Fang is good? Yes. Do I think it's the best robot in the game? No. Vector is still the best robot in the game. I think Vector with these Harmattan shotguns, I think 2 Harmattan M's, 2 Harmattan L's is probably the best Vector setup right now. It is tanky enough to survive everything. The weapons hit like a truck, so it kills other Vectors. It doesn't have to worry about the fact that the Harmattans leave somebody at 1 HP because the Vector's built-in Sword Slash ability, the Event Horizon, deals a lot of damage to finish off everything. And on top of that, it solves the Vector's biggest weakness, which is Titans. These weapons, as you guys saw, we did 1.6 million damage to a Bjorn in 3 seconds. How do you counter that? You can't. Which is why I think right now, the Titan meta, if you guys want a full tier list right now, I think the Titan tier list goes Sirocco, first best Titan in the game, hands down. After Sirocco, probably the Princeps. Although I will say Ultimate, actually no, it's Sirocco, Ultimate Myrmets, then probably Princeps, then probably Ultimate Minos is probably 4th. And then after that, probably Atlas, I'd say. After Atlas, I think we have the Mauler, actually. Actually, no, sorry, Bersaglier. Bersaglier after Atlas. Bersaglier is still a very solid Titan. Although I will say, be careful of Sirocco. Sirocco kind of hard counters the Bersaglier, as you guys saw. Mauler has actually entered back in the meta in the top 10 because of how stupid Sirocco is. You need a Deathmark to be able to kill Sirocco through its basically impenetrable defense. So you need to use Mauler to counter that. I think Bedware has kind of fallen off a little bit, but it's still good. Luchador, on the other hand, is just fried. Once people get their hands on these Harmattan shotguns, Luchadors will not last more than 10 seconds. The craziest part about these Harmattan shotguns is they can shoot through last stands and defense mitigation immunity. Meaning, if somebody drops in a Titan in their spawn, these weapons can still kill them within those first 5 seconds of them spawning in. That is how stupid these weapons are. So you need to be able to tank stuff. Bjorn, despite all of its weaknesses, you guys saw how quickly it dropped in ball form. It's still good because the Aegis shield that it gets when exiting ball form actually keeps it safe from the Titan killing weapons, the Harmattans. So if you guys want a gist of it, the way to counter these one-shot shotguns, basically, is what I'm calling them, is run an Aegis shield. Because these weapons do like no damage against Aegis shields. On the other hand, if you don't have a shield, say your prayers, because you are going to be dying in literally the blink of an eye. That being said, that is it for this quick showcase. I just wanted to give you guys an update. Again, I will be dropping more in-depth ultra-fast speed guides for the Fang and the Sirocco in the future. So stay tuned for those. Those will take time, as you guys know. But yeah, that is my opinion on the Fang and Sirocco. This is how you should play them. Fang as a Saboteur Beacon Capper and Beacon Turnaround. And then Sirocco as your basically tank. When you're playing Sirocco, make sure you have as many people shooting at you as you can, because then your Princeps and your other Titans that you play with, especially if you're playing in a squad, can stay alive. Because this thing can probably die, it can probably take 10 million damage easily and it still won't die. So yeah, that's all for this video. See you guys in the next one. Yeah, everybody, signing off. Look forward to the next episode, which will probably be a free-to-play speedrun episode. And then after that, we'll be getting a datapad opening video. So look forward to that. But that's all for today. I'll see you guys in the next one. Okay. That was the recording. You guys can probably tell I didn't get the best of gameplay from this, but Yeah, Fang, Sirocco, absolutely busted. Oh my god. Actually cracked if you know how to use them. If you don't know how to use them, I think they are pretty weak. Actually, Sirocco not really. You can use Sirocco like trash and you still won't die. Fang, on the other hand, you make one misplay and then you just die. Did I miss a lot? What did I miss? Somebody recap me. Somebody recap me. Yeah. Vector Superman now? Yes. Vector is hands down going to be the best bot in the game. I mean, it already is, but it's going to be, like, including Titans, Vector is going to be the best bot in the game. That's how stupid it is. And let me see if I can hop in another game just real quick. Because I'm not really getting the best of footage from this. I think it's because people are going for what am I even saying? I think it's because people are hard targeting the Fang. That's why I think Fang is struggling a lot. Sirocco, people will hard target Sirocco because they're like, oh, new stuff is broken, right? But Sirocco doesn't die. That's actually what Sirocco wants. Yeah, because like, look, you can do this, and just like Raven, you can like cancel your jump midair. So you can actually capture beacons, which is an issue that Loki has. If a Loki player overshoots their beacon, you guys know Loki players do that often. They don't use jump unit early, but that's actually bad for the Loki because Loki can't get the beacon charge. Because Vector players will typically be selfish, right? Well, this thing does not have that issue. You just do this, you fly by, and then you just dip, and you're just gone. And then Vector, obviously, now that he's lost a ton of his health, he's looking around saying, what the heck just dropped half my health? So you dip. But then you do stuff like this. You fly by again, drop in, and then you just go for the next beacon. And also, because these weapons hit so hard, you don't actually, from what I can see, need to have your entire clip. Even half a clip is enough to drop somebody from full health and none, basically. Oh my god. Oh my god, he actually landed on the beacon in time. Okay, let's dip. Because as you guys know, the Shoggoth over there can actually shoot us. But yeah, look. We go from their spawn to our spawn, literally. It is so stupid how fast this thing is. The only thing I will say is I think this is going to be one of those bots that you need at Mark 3. Because at Mark 3, you do get 2 seconds extra of stealth, which I do think is necessary, because this thing does die pretty easily. But look, this Vector is fighting our other Vector. So we just jump behind him, shoot him here, and then we just dash. And now he's still looking at us, so we just dip. I think he does have the Seeker drone, so let's be careful. Yeah, but look, EMP'd from here, because you can just EMP from far away. Go straight back into your ability. This Vector's still here. I jump. He's looking at me. I just dash again. Yeah, you can bait out people really easily like this. And now he's forced to address our Vector, because our Vector is doing a lot of damage to him. Then we just come straight back and EMP him. And now he's coming for me again, thinking that I'm an easy kill. Boom, dash away. And he's fried. So this Vector can't do anything, and even better now, I can just jump, EMP him once more, and get the kill. And look, now we're on our way to the enemy spawn beacon too. Did you guys see that, by the way? We just got shot at by like a vortex, and we're moving so stupidly fast that they can't do anything. We dash this way, we come in from behind, right? There's Amit, no idea we're here. Actually, maybe now he knows we're here. But yeah, we just wait a little bit, EMP him, drop it to like 1 HP basically, and then we just dip again. And then if you think that you have a Shoggoth shooting at you, you just jump this way. And then boom, you're fully out of fire. You can basically like, you can lap the map multiple times with this thing. So, be very careful. You're already hydrated. I am hydrated, do not worry. I was seeing your comments, by the way, out of the corner of my eye. Yes, I am not dying, you guys are fine. Okay, speaking of dying, let's not die to this guy. Let's see, okay. Let me see if I can just do some damage on him. Oh my god, I need to dash away. Okay, and then boom, we just dip. Okay, that's our Anaxer, so we'll just chill. Yeah, kind of insane how speedily this thing moves around. Oh my god. Boom, dash away. I'm gonna go for this guy over here. He's in a sword unit, it seems. We'll just jump this way. And then look. We're moving so fast that you can also readjust your jump, remember? So the enemies can't actually target you. And look, we're at this beacon now. Going from beacon to beacon, quite literally. And because this thing has beacon operator, you can actually capture beacons surprisingly fast. Boom, Atlas here. Just drive by, ship him down to 1 HP, and now our teammates get the free kill. It's stupid. It's actually clockwork how this thing runs. And look here, this guy doesn't have his ability. We just finish him off, and then boom. Vulcans do die really fast to this thing if you can catch them outside of their ability. So like, there's an Atlas over there. Watch this now. I'm gonna wait for ability, second ability to almost charge up, then watch this. Boom, and then boom, dash. So look, this guy's in a bedware. This poor bedware, bro. Watch how quickly it's about to drop. Actually, never mind. I can't hit him. Okay, I have to use my ability, and then we're back into stealth. Okay, I couldn't really do anything there, because notice how they are trying to target me. I think this is an enemy Bjorn. Let's take a look. No, never mind. It's our teammate. Chilling. Okay. Look, bedware over here. Jump. Okay. Just fly by here. Here's the Atlas. Boom. Atlas 1 HP, and he doesn't know what's going on. He is quite literally, this is a bot that you want on your team. It is a bot that is so stupidly good at hunting down and just drive by flying. The shotgun, like, you're so high up in the air that they can't even see you. And then you just go back into stealth. This is how you go. This is how this thing rolls. Kind of insane. And look, they're just fried. They can't do anything to it. Am I ever gonna quit this game? Probably not. I mean, I've had times in the past where I quit, but I don't really have a reason to quit now. Oh, got the community challenge. Bang, bang, bang. Okay. We hit the community challenge. So, I guess that means we are doing a Q&A real quick. Okay. Quick pause. I'm just gonna chill in the hangar then. I'm gonna grab some water. I'll be right back. And then I'm gonna come back and grab some, yeah, I'll grab a water bottle so we can actually do the Q&A. I'll be right back. I'm back. I'm back. We're back. All right. Yo, what are these questions? Okay, well, this is gonna be a fun Q&A, I guess. Okay. You cannot sign in for the Titan giveaway just yet. I have not made the form yet. Do not worry. I know you guys are very, very excited for that. I'll probably make the form actually in a bit. But we do have a, okay, I'm setting a 30-minute timer. Wait, actually, I need to do this, I need to do this properly. So, 1 second. 1 second. Okay. Recording's gonna start now. All right, hello. I'm going to do something real quick. So, those of you guys that don't know, who didn't join my streams, we are doing a Q&A. So there was a community goal for 25,000 channel points. You can only have channel points on Twitch. So this is a Twitch community challenge that we have completed. The Twitch community challenge that we completed was a live Q&A. So those the people on stream will be able to ask me as many questions as they want for, you guys will see here, 30 minutes. I forgot to share the window. 1 second. Boom. It's still not showing. My bad. Okay, boom. 30 minutes. We'll have a 30-minute timer. You guys will see the clock in the top right corner of this video, so you guys will actually know the live time, so do not worry there. I will say, 30 minutes, any questions allowed, does not have to be just Waterbots related, and I will answer them to the best of my ability unless I refuse to answer them, in which case you will have secrecy yo-yo. Anyways, let's get into the YouTube video. For the Q&A, remember this will be going on YouTube, so enjoy. You can ask me whatever you want for 30 minutes, and I'm also going to go see if the Discord server, which had a Q&A section, I can take a look at. But anyways, clock starts now. All right, that being said, let me go back to this. Okay, boom. Time to read some stream questions. Number 1. Okay, there are some questions in Discord and YouTube. Okay, I got that. I'm not going to skip that one. Okay, question. What is your favorite pasta kind? Kind of hard to say. Do I have a favorite pasta kind? Probably... I don't know which is the one that's like what that has like that white sauce on it. Probably that one. I forgot the name of it. Also, question. Another question. Who's your favorite YouTuber? That's a very hard question. I have several favorite YouTubers, and it's always changed from time to time. Some of my favorite ones are obviously Shinmen Takuzo. The guy is a comedy YouTuber for Mobile Legends, which is probably the game I have played the most throughout my entire life. I watch Kyo actively right now. A lot of Valorant creators, Ziptai. Who else is there? Wolfie Plays, if you guys have heard of him. I think he's British. But he's a YouTuber who's the most popular for Plants vs. Zombies besides Zach Scott Games. Dan TDM, stuff like that. A lot of them. And I was watching a Mr. Beast video earlier too. I thought that Mansion video was interesting. Let's see. How old are you? I am 21 years old. Soon to be 22. My birthday is coming up. It is in the next 2 months. We will hold a birthday stream. You guys can make me do torturous tasks. Do not worry. I have a fun idea for that. Let's see. Favorite color. It also changes. Probably like a turquoise blue. When are you doing Uma Musume live stream? Soon. My friend wants me to play Uma Musume. So we're probably going to make that a variety video series. Yeah, what's your thought about Indra? I think it's underrated. Kinda. Yeah, carbonara. Yes, carbonara. I do agree. That's my favorite pasta. Chicken carbonara. That's my favorite. Thought about Indra. I think it's underrated. I think it's weak right now compared to Sirocco. But I think Indra is still fine. It's better than Luchador right now. I'll tell you that much. Because the shotguns are so good. What are your thoughts on the Lynx and should I try it? And any free-to-play weapons? Lynx is one of the best free-to-play robots. Top 10 right now. It's pretty good. I would say recommend investing into it. I have it at Mark III on one of my Android accounts. Do you watch Twitch? Sometimes. I'm too busy to watch streams nonstop, but I do watch them sometimes. Okay, I'm going to actually answer some YouTube questions too, because it looks like I'm reading only Twitch chat questions right now. Are you ever going to quit this game or not? War Robots is a game that I played since it came out. During that time, I have taken 2 breaks. I took a break after the Pantheon Robots came out. I came back when Lynx was there, and I played for around 2 patches before I quit once again because of school. I had to get ready for college. And then I came back actually like 2 or 3 years ago. Like the update, I think I joined right as the Dux meta was ending. But I have always been following War Robots the entire time. Because even if I quit a game, once I have joined the fandom, I always get notifications on both Reddit and YouTube, and I still watch the content. So I've been in the loop the entire time. War Robots is it might be pay to win, but it is quite a fun game. There's a reason why we keep coming back to it. I probably will never quit this game for the rest of my days, even unless I start lacking time. But that probably won't be for a long time. So you have no worries there. You guys will still be getting non-stop updates on the game. You guys will still be seeing ultra fast speed guys. So do not be concerned. Okay. Yo, brother, I have a Sirocco Veneer Vincier Arbiter, all level 1, 2.4k platinum. As a free to play, what do I upgrade? I would say upgrade the whole of the Sirocco. The Sirocco, if you guys do not know, has DMI. And the DMI that you get is only good if you have defense to go off of in the first place. So get your defense points up to at least 200, and then you can upgrade your weapons first after that. I do correction. Get your Titan Alpha weapon to level 25, your Beta weapons to level 25, and then your hold to level 50. That is what you want to do. That's what I recommend. Okay, let's see. Is the Q&A only for Twitch? No, I'm reading YouTube as well. I'm sorry. I had to do some favoritism there. My bad. Because this Q&A only existed because of Twitch. If you're not watching Twitch, come join Twitch. We have fun. And we have a lot of fun, more stuff in store. So get ready. Hop on the train if you're not on the train yet. What is your favorite ice cream flavors? Hands down, probably my favorite flavor of all time is Cotton Candy Blast. It's like cotton candy, but you also have like sparkling nerds in there, like popping nerds candy. Very tasty. I've only had it when I'm in Korea. I don't think it's a flavor they have outside of Korea. So yeah, but still top 1. Second favorite is strawberry. A lot more common. I do love strawberry. Do not worry. So yeah, how did you meet Anna, Kago, and the others? And how long have you known those friends? I don't know actually. I think they hopped into Discord and then they hopped on stream very often and then we just got to know each other. I actually do not remember. Do I smoke and drink? I do not. I have tasted several alcohols before. I do not like to taste. I also, as a guy who was going into pre-med, know the effects of alcohol and tobacco, so I do not go for them. The other reason why I don't drink and smoke is because, aside from health reasons, I have a story in my head that I've been writing for 10 years, and I cannot afford to lose any of that story. So I need to make sure to keep my brain healthy, which is why I don't smoke and drink. That's all. Is Furnace or Vincier more worth it to invest into? I think both are fine. They're both going to get nerfed in 3 months. Until then, they will stay the same. Back to Twitch questions, because I actually caught up on YouTube questions. okay, let's see. What is your PC build or laptop? I don't know exactly how to answer the PC specs, but I will say this much, okay? My computer is a Dell Precision 5690, for those of you guys who can understand that tech. I also, it's a mobile workstation, meaning it's basically super powerful. And the performance that it has, let me just check the CPU stats. Okay, I have 2.89 gigahertz on the speed, I think. Basically 3 gigahertz on the CPU speed. And memory-wise, I have, what is this? I think I have 78 gigabytes of memory. I have, what is this? Yeah, my Wi-Fi speed is crap. It's only, I think it's 12 megabytes per second, 10, 12 megabytes a second. It might, okay, maybe it's not crap and maybe it's really fast, but I trust me, I have so many lag spikes, so maybe it's not that good. GPU, I have 2 GPUs. I have a NVIDIA RTX 1000 8th generation laptop GPU. I don't know what that means, but apparently combined together, my 2 GPUs have 54 gigabytes of memory. And then my second GPU is a Intel R ArcTM Pro graphics drive. I'm pretty sure that is correct. But yeah, from my memory, this PC costs around like $5,000, $6,000 if you buy it directly from Dell. I got it for like $1,800 off of eBay when it was on like a crazy auction sale. So I got really lucky with it. Okay, question. How much money have you spent totally on Marbots? I would say, let's see, across the, what is it, basically 12 years that I've played this game, I think I spent, it's not at $1,000 yet, but it's very close. It's probably around somewhere between $900 and $1,000. That is split across multiple accounts. I spent around $300 on an Android account. My main account, actually, it's probably over $1,000 now, actually. My main account, I think I spent, like, give or take $700 on it now, I think, in total. And then meanwhile, actually, no, maybe it's not. Probably around $600, unironically $600 or $700 on the main account. And then nothing else on another account. So it's probably around $1,000 now. If you include giveaway stuff though, since I have spent money on giving away stuff to people, then it's probably in like the $1,100, $1,200 range. A little bit more pricey. And if we include the Titan giveaway that's coming up, then yeah, that's going to be a little bit more too. Probably $1,300, $1,400. Yeah, that is the answer for you. Also, this Q&A video is not going to come out until the Titan giveaway is done. Those of you guys who watch only on YouTube, I held a stream-only Titan giveaway. You guys didn't know about that because you guys didn't watch streams. Maybe you should watch streams. I hold exclusive giveaways on streams as well. Come and say hi. I stream pretty much every day or every other day. It's worth coming. Okay. Favorite Twitch streamer? I don't think actually, it's probably Keo. Keo is my favorite Twitch streamer. He's a very fun guy. If you guys do not know him, he's the trampoline guy. Here's a clip of Keo in the background. He is also known as the backflip guy. He used to be training as a Olympic like diver, essentially. But bro decided to pursue streaming instead. So he streamed, I think, Overwatch, then Fortnite, and then now Valorant. Very fun creator. I love the guy. Hopefully I can meet him one day. Let's see. More stuff. Thanks for the Lynx tips. What about the weapons? You can run any burst weapon. I think the best Lynx weapon right now is hands down the Harmattan L's. You can use the Harmattans to drop somebody from full health to 10% health and then execute them with your ability. Very good combo. Lynx might be one of the best free-to-play robots, or not even free-to-play robots. It's probably better than even the Pathfinder right now if you can get your hands on 2 Harmattan L's. Oh, sorry, Harmattan H's. Yeah, really broken. Question, what sports do you play if you play? I have not played sports in a while, but the 2 sports that I follow the most are golf and baseball. I have not played baseball. I played golf in the past. Was I good at it? Not really. But did I play it for the exercise? Yes. Right now, I run. That is all I do. It's not even cross country. I just run. So I guess the sport I play is Pokemon Go, if that's an answer. Okay. Back to here. Would Hestatus Mark III be useful in 2026? I think Hestatus Mark III is just decent. It's not useless, but it's not the most useful thing. That's the best answer I can give. Do I think it's worth Mark IIIing? Probably not over if you got a different metabot. If you got a Vector, Vector Mark III is hands down better. Neon Anaxer or Anaxer in general, better. Amit Mark III, better. Pretty much everything is better. Although I will say halt on the Amit because Amit might get nerfed pretty hard. Will I regret maxing the Bedware in this meta? No, you will not. Bedware will be still really good. Is the Titan giveaway form out? It is not out yet. Let's see. How long has it been since you used Tier? The Tier robot. Wow, that is a long time ago. I think I used Tier. I actually got Tier when it first came out from like a random chest or something. I think I used it a little bit. I think I used it for like 2 or 3 patches before I benched it for Mender. And I used Mender instead. Hello, Austin. We're doing a Q&A right now. Back to Twitch, since there's no more YouTube questions. I have 3 Redeemers, so should I run a Redeemer Links? Redeemer Links is decent. Yes, it is. That's the one that I use. Question, what is your favorite game? Again, a question that I can't really answer because I have so many different games that I absolutely love. In terms of the game that I played the most, definitely Mobile Legends Bang Bang. If you've never heard of it, it's basically League of Legends, but on the phone. And if you were asking why don't you play Wild Rift? Well, Wild Rift came out like 6 years after Mobile Legends came out. I would have started with Mobile Legends. Sorry, I would have started with Wild Rift if it weren't for Mobile Legends. I've played way too much Mobile Legends. I think I've probably spent over 5,000 hours on the game. So yeah, probably my favorite mobile game. In terms of favorite computer game, Valorant. Probably hands down. Valorant is so fun. It's the first game that I played on the PC, pretty much, since I only started playing computer games when I entered college. A little bit of history, fun fact. I played my first game when I was in like kindergarten, I think, or something like that. Something crazy, maybe first grade. I played Plants vs. Zombies on a computer. I think it was my dad's desktop computer way back in the day. Holy crap, that's like 15 years ago, basically. Something between 12 and 15 years ago. Really old. I'm Unk. That being said, Plants vs. Zombies was my first game. I got an Xbox 360 when I entered like second grade. I played that for a long time. I also had an iPad, so I used to play Plants vs. Zombies 2. Used to play Happy Wars, Garden Warfare, Minecraft on the Xbox 360. And then I swapped to a phone once I got a phone in 7th grade. Played basically only Mobile Legends. Played some Clash Royale, played some Clash Clans, played some, obviously, War Robots. Can't forget War Robots. And then I also played, I think what else was there? Brawl Stars? And then some Minecraft, and then a bunch of other games. That's when I started branching out to a ton of stuff. But hands down favorite games, let me just shoot them off the list. Mobile Legends Bang Bang, War Robots is up there, Valorant is up there, Minecraft, Brawl Stars, there's a lot of them. Any game that has a good dev and is fun and caters to its player base is a game that I love. That's all it is. All right, let's take a look. Okay, next up. Do you currently make money off of Twitch? Yes. Is the money good? No. Let me tell you this. I average like 15 viewers on Twitch right now. Let me just tell you, for every 3 hours of streaming I do, unless somebody donates something, the pay is like literally 30 cents. So I think you get paid 10 cents an hour with average 15 viewers. If you're planning on being a streamer, don't do it for the money, do it for the fun. I think even the biggest Twitch streamers right now get like 90% of their money through sponsorships. So try to go for a sponsorship if you're planning on going and pursuing a career in streaming. Okay, back to some quick YouTube questions. Have you watched EDC's video of his pay-to-win concepts? Yes, they are fun. I am planning a pay-to-win series. If you guys don't know, once we finish the free-to-play series, I am planning on maxing out the newest Ultimate Robot at the time, excluding Ultimate Titans. And we're going to be speedrunning to champions with just that one robot. One robot every game until we hit Champions League. If we die on that robot in a game, we have to AFK and spectate our team. Will that mean we get reported? Maybe. But we're only going to have one robot in our hangar, pretty much. And it's just going to be that. All right, let's see. Next up. What was your school like? Sorry, I can't talk. What was your school life like when you were a pupil? I am still a pupil. I am still in school. I'm in college right now. I'm a rising sophomore. In terms of what school life was like, I averaged like 7 classes every year. I think I've averaged like 4 AP classes every year. Yeah, something like that. It was also very busy. I was constantly, when I was in middle school, competing for math competitions. I had to study. I basically answered like 5 hours worth of math homework every day. It was pain. I don't suggest doing it if you don't enjoy doing it. But that has made me into a very good numbers guy, I'll tell you that much. And then I was doing pre-medicine studies until I swapped over to computer science. And now I'm going into game development, which is something that I probably should have done 5 years ago. But I was a little slow. Next up. Are you willing to 1v1 my speedrunning account when we both reach Champion League? Absolutely. That is a very fun thing that I'd love to do. But yeah. Let's see. Next up. Back to Twitch. Question. How many points will the next giveaway cost if it will? Giveaways will constantly be up there. All giveaways will probably cost like comparable points. This community challenge Q&A was 25,000 points. The DGEM giveaway, I might increase the DGEM count a little bit. But right now for 50,000 points, it's going to be a DGEM giveaway. I'll probably experiment with it. There is a very good chance though in the future, giveaways will be limited to Pixonic giveaways only because I have a different idea in mind for giving away stuff. It will not be chance-based, it'll be skill-based. And not even skill-based, it'll be in your hands. You, as the viewer, will have the opportunity to earn money from me. And it's gonna be fun, no spoilers yet. It is another one of the series I've been planning for the past couple months. Basically since I first started this channel up. So it's a project that has been in the works for 10 months now, basically. More details on that when I actually get it. That's gonna take some time though, so stay tuned. Until then, we'll just keep doing giveaways, but yeah. Anyways, more question. What are your thoughts when I sent a Discord friend request, as it was my first time doing it outside of family? I get a lot of Discord friend requests, so I didn't really consider anything much of it. I love making new friends. As you guys know, some of you guys like to chat with me outside on Discord. I always message you, so don't worry. What do you mean story in your head? Is it related to your dream? No, it is a story that I've made and been writing for the past 10 years of my life. The first job I wanted to have was an author. My parents were against it because they were like, authors are hit or miss. You either succeed or you live a very struggling life, which I kind of agreed on, but I'm back. I am still going to be an author, just not the typical author. I'll be a game developer. Still though, I'm going to be the main developer for everything, so. But yes. Next up, Aiden, do you have tips? One, stopping with smoking even though you don't smoke yourself. I'm stopping August 16th. From what I've heard, it's really hard going cold turkey. My dad, he used to be a heavy smoker because he started smoking, I think, when he was in the military. And then he smoked until basically until I was like 6 years old, I think. Pretty crazy. I think he literally went cold turkey, and I think he struggled for like 2 years with like anger issues pretty much, but that was it. But holy crap, I don't think most people are capable of doing that. I think the better strategy is swap to a little bit less addicting thing. So going cold turkey will kill your body. Like it'll actually like hurt your body if you go cold turkey. You want to slowly go off of it. So I'd say talk to your doctor. Your doctor's probably a better reference than I am. But a lot of doctors, what they'll do is they'll recommend, if you're a smoker, they'll tell you to transition to something like e-vaping instead. And then you can go from e-vaping to then, I don't know, take eating candies instead. And then those candies will slowly have less and less nicotine, making you less addicted. And then you'll be able to slowly get off of it. Although, of course, if you're crazy enough like my dad to go full cold turkey, I don't recommend it, but that would be probably the fastest way to do it. Any chance you would do vlogs in the future? Why do you think I have this camera? Yes, of course, Lucas. I plan on doing vlogs in the future. And should I tell you something fun? This camera, the app that's with this, it actually allows me to stream from my phone while I'm outside. So what I plan on doing is in the future when I'm going on runs outside or when I'm like catching Pokemon during Pokemon events, I will be streaming those. So do not expect me to just be at a desk. I will be streaming outside sometimes, and you guys can ask me questions there. It's gonna be weird because it's gonna be like the first time I'm streaming on a phone, besides that one time I did it in Korea. So we'll have to take a look at it. But yeah, I do plan on doing it. Peak music playing right now? Yes. Playing God by I think it's a Polyphia, yes. By the way, another bonus on Twitch, if you're not on YouTube. If you're on YouTube and you're not on Twitch, people here can listen to music. Alright, next up. Where's the giveaway? The giveaway form is not open yet. Those of you who are watching this Q&A video, sorry you missed it, but this one was for Twitch people and YouTube people only. For streams, at least. Next up. Some more things. Okay. W habits for not smoking and drinking? Yeah, okay. Question, do you mind people pinging you on Discord? No, I do not. In fact, I actually would prefer, if you want to talk to me specifically, please ping me on the server. I do not read the chats in general unless somebody pings me, in which case I will try to find where you pinged me and I will go and read it. So if you want my attention, go for it. Otherwise, just direct message me and I'll be able to respond to you one-on-one. Yes. Also, what's your rarest shiny in Pokemon Go? Kind of hard to say. I got most of my shinies literally like last few weeks when Pokemon Go Global Fest happened. I was in the Seoul. I went to Seoul, as you guys know, for the summer trip. And while I was in Seoul, I went to the Pokemon Go Fest on Sunday and Saturday. And I caught a bunch of Mewtwo X's and Y's. Very fun. I'll show you guys my Pokemon Go collection in the future when we do a stream on it. Opinion on Typhon. Typhon is decent. It's not the best robot right now, but it's a decent shutdown robot. Okay. Will I be able to run that in Champs, and what weapons do you recommend? You will not be able to run the Typhon in Champs. Typhon dies too fast. What's your favorite Pokemon? I have that answer for you right here. Those of you guys who recognize Pokemon? Oh my god, wait. Pause. There we go. It's this guy. Darkrai! Darkrai has been my favorite Pokemon ever since I watched a Pokemon movie regarding Darkrai, Palkia, and Dialga. That was way back, I think, in 2017. But yeah, he's my favorite. He's my goat, bro. He's my goat. He's been my favorite since then. I haven't watched that much Pokemon. One of my things that's on my bucket list is going back and watching every single Pokemon like show / movie or reading the manga. I actually don't know if there is a manga. Don't quote me on that. Okay, next up. How often do you think about you being on a planet in a solar system in a galaxy? Do you take interest in astronomy? A lot. Do not worry too much. You will not have to worry too much because you'll see that in my story. What do you plan on doing once you achieve your goals? What goals? Like life goals? Well, I mean, my life goal is making a game that I'm going to be playing till the day I die. So I don't think I'm going to achieve it until the day I die. But what I'll say is when you make a goal, don't go chasing after it thinking that it's the one thing you should achieve in your life. Enjoy the journey because that's what matters the most. Question, what is your favorite thing to do? Honestly, all things considered, playing games. That is hands down probably the best thing I love. Although even more than that, it's making friends. I love making friends and talking with people. I think people and interacting with them is a wonderful thing. It's probably my favorite thing to do. All right, next up. Mr. First Time Chatter Ricardo, hello. Okay. Hello. I want Ultimate Raven. I wish I could give it to you, but it is $500. That is not something I just hand out for free. All right. PVZ is peak. I do agree. Who's your main in Mobile Legends? I've had multiple mains in the past. My favorite hero is Hayabusa. I do not play Hayabusa anymore. I used to play him when he was before revamp. But my main heroes are Benedetta. My peak was US number 96 Benedetta for XP lane. I main Franco, the hooker in Rome. I used to be US number 23. And then finally, I main Novaria right now for mid. I have not played Novaria too much, but let me just say my Franco skills have transferred over and she is cracked. Will you feed your mods? Yo, mods, if you're watching this video, or if you're in stream, if you need a meal, you want like a cheeseburger or something, hit me up. I'll buy you one. I'll DoorDash it for you or something. Or if you don't have DoorDash in your country, whatever. I'll buy you a meal if you need it. Quick water break. Next up, Vector Speed Hacks. Okay, that's not a question. Next up. Did you not play Pixel Gun? I have played Pixel Gun. Do not worry. I played back in the day when it was balanced. I played when it was broken. I haven't played in a couple years, but yes, it was fun. Okay, you want to save modules for Minos? Save your modules for Titans first. Titan modules come before everything else. My cousin used my account and he told a random guy a slur and you lost your account because of him. Uh-oh, that's not good. VC when? Later, after stream. Okay, there's not many questions left. Okay. You want chicken nuggets? Okay, baller. We'll take a look at it. Also, real quick before I keep looking at questions here, we should probably go into Discord and see if there's anything here. Let's see. Okay. Let's take a look. Okay, where is my questions tab? I think it's in the Q&A section. Questions, yes. All right, let's take a look. Welcome to questions. This is the start of the questions private channel. Let me actually quickly change my my window to there so that people can see. All right, boom. Questions. Test. Great question, Kagu. W test question. Next up, will you ever consider doing update news? Already planning it. Welcome to the 12.3 ultra fast speed guide. I am planning on making that. Stay tuned. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be like a 3-minute video, like basically talking about the newest stuff. All right, or maybe I'll do a Sirocco and Fang like ultra fast speed guide together. I don't know. We'll see. Will you do test server gameplay? I will in the future. That's actually one of the requirements Pixonic is making me do as part of the creator program, so I have to do it. Next up, will you do another giveaway? Seems like I'm doing another giveaway right now, but we'll see. Will you play games other than Warobots? Yes, there's a variety series in motion. There is a Minecraft video that I'm making right now. We're going for it. When will you work with Pixonic and make Warobots 2? I don't think Pixonic's gonna want me to make a Warobots 2, but I would love to make a Warobots spin-off someday. We'll see. Can we please expand the clan? I can't. There's not enough space. Also, can you try a game called Limbus Company? I will open up forums in the future. What we'll do for the variety series is I'll start with Minecraft and then we'll expand off whatever the top comment is, the top liked comment. I'll play that game next. And if we hit 1,000 likes on the video, then we'll turn it into a series. That's what we'll do. Why Water Robots? Why is Gamora? Who is Gamora? Where is Gamora? No, but why Warobots? Because. What is Warobots? Who? Oh, boom. Oh, there's the meme right there. We need John Warobots. I agree. What are you studying and what would be your dream job one day? I'm going to be a self-hired corporate owner, a CEO. I'm going to be making a game. I'm studying computer science. I do believe I have the capabilities to do so. Will you play Clash Royale? I mean, if you want me to. I have played Clash Royale, like I said. I'm a dirty 3.0 Expo spammer. I have been for the past couple years. So take that with as much happiness as you will. But yeah. How often do you think of the fact that we are on a Oh my god, he asked the same question again. Am I the goat? Yes, you're a mod. You're the goat. Alright, anyways, that's it for Discord questions, apparently. Back to here. We only have 3 minutes left on the timer. So finish your questions if you guys will. See if oh whoop, I guess the timer's not showing. Uh-oh. Wait, pause. I need to pause the timer apparently. Technical difficulties. Boom. Okay, there we go. Boom. Now the timer's going again. Back to stream to see if there's anybody asking more questions. Will you do Mobile Legends streams and videos in the future? If you guys want to see content on Mobile Legends, I already have another channel, Yo-Yo Greta, without the underscore waterbots. If you have seen it, if you have seen that channel before and you were wondering what the heck is the samurai guy that looks like Yo-Yo, yes, that is me. That is my other YouTube channel. It's the first gaming channel I've ever made. Highly recommend if you want to see my content in the past. It's the same. It's basically a similar format to what I have now, just for Mobile Legends. I might do Mobile Legends in the future again. We'll see. But for now, it'll be fun. Yeah, let's see. More questions real quick. All right, let's see. We're here. Evil. I don't see. Okay. Do you gain anything from these points and channel points, or is it just to keep the viewers engaged? You do gain stuff. You get hanger reviews. You get squad invitations, and in the future we'll probably do other stuff. But for now, there's not really much to do except donate your points to the community goals. Just make it chance based. I don't know what chance based you're supposed to say. Okay. If you were able to make a robot in Waterbots, what would you name it, and what ability would it have? I'd have to think a lot about that. But it would probably be something like fun and speedy, like the Fang is right now. Questions. What are your plans for the future of the channel? In the far future, I'll be making content on my own game. But that's not going to be anytime soon. So until then, just stay tuned. I can't disclose too much information because it's going to be surprise. Surprise, surprise. Where can I find the Discord link? It's in my video descriptions. All my video descriptions have the Discord link. That's how you go. Yo, and chat, don't forget to stand up and shiver your timbers. Yes, don't forget to stand up and shiver your timbers like this. Become Squidward, you know that Squidward meme? I don't know why I did that. Anyways, Jen, isn't this the same Pokemon you got from the vlog you made in getting in a gacha? Yes, it is. I put it on my camera. Question, have you played Warhammer 40k? I have not yet. That is probably a game that I should try out at some point. Your dog send me McDonald's? Alright, Mr. 999, my mod. Possibly. We already read that Mobile Legends thing. How do you think about... Okay, that's the same question. The answer is 420. I didn't hear if Yo-Yo wanted to answer my question about the galaxy. Let's see. Do you take interest in astronomy? Kinda. Like I said, you'll see it on my game in the future. That's the only thing I can say for now. Okay. Yeah. If you could only choose one, which would you choose? YouTube or Twitch? YouTube, hands down. I only did Twitch because of streams. Otherwise, I would have stayed on YouTube. I wish YouTube had better streaming features, because then it would be my overlord. Okay, next up, back to YouTube stuff. Okay. In 66, top YouTubers with new meta versus the top 6 Legendary players, who wins? Legendary players. They also get the same exact stuff the YouTubers get, except they also throw thousands of dollars in their face. Okay, more up. Will you play Terraria? Yes. I have gotten many requests for Terraria. I will play it for the first time in the future. Technically, it's not the first time. I have tried it out in the past, but it was the demo version on the Xbox. That's all I played. I've never played Terraria officially, so maybe. Do you play Honor of Kings? I do not. I used to play Arena of Valor for a little bit, and I tried out Wild Rift, but those are the only MOBAs. Besides Pokemon Unite. I've tried that one too. I have not tried Honor of Kings yet. Your maintenance is how many calories you... Oh, that's not a question. Okay. Do you take interest in... kinesiology, sports science? I do not. Well, I mean, I would have interest in it, except I don't follow it. But I'd be interested in it. I love studying. All right, back to Twitch. I know the timer's up, but I'll answer few more questions because I am the GOAT, as you guys know. timer has ended, but back to our little thing here. All right, let's take a look. Also, what college did you go to? Oh yeah, I guess I don't really say that, do I? I go to Duke University. It's a university in North Carolina, for those of you guys who don't live in the US. Let's go. Question, what is your favorite class? Computer science / graphics design classes. Those are probably my favorites. However, it's hard to say favorite class because I enjoy most of the classes I do. I say most because teachers can make or break a class, but it's fun. Everyone should love studying. If you don't love studying, then you're not being taught properly. I'll just tell you that much. Studying is something that's fun. If you aren't having fun while studying, then you're studying the wrong thing, or somebody's not teaching you properly. I'll tell you that much. I thought my ears didn't tell me what you said to me question. Oh. Will you focus on story or gameplay or both in my game? Both. I'll just say it's going to be super enjoyable. It's going to be the best game in the world. I'll tell you that much. I'm probably going to have to throw hundreds of millions of dollars at it. For context. But I plan on making that back multiple fold. I'm not doing it for the money. I'm doing it for the fun of the game. Okay, Shin, what are your thoughts on the normal Taran weapons? They are, okay. I wouldn't say invest in them too hard. But if you don't have any weapons, I don't think buying them with gold is good. But, they're okay. How do you feel about the Fang's design? Normal Fang looks pretty good. It reminds me of the Lynx in terms of color, so I can't hate on it. Omen Fang, on the other hand, probably one of my favorite designs in the game. Just look at this thing, guys. Holy aura. We'll leave this on for the rest of the Q&A. Duke, bro is cracked. Drop your stats. 1 second. Right after I finish these other questions. Let's see. I'm not able to find a Discord link. Can someone help? I can drop it in a second. I hate studying. It hurts my brain. Yeah, then... Hey, not everyone is built for, like, typical studying. Studying does not necessarily have to be through a textbook. It can be through videos. If you're learning, you are studying. I'll tell you that much. If you're studying and you're not learning anything, then you're not studying properly. And that's... When you say you hate studying, you're probably not learning anything from it. And you're probably hating the experience. That is not studying. That is torture. There's a difference. Okay. Hey bro, I also have a level 11 Vector and level 44 Bifrost. Do I do Celsius Mirrors or Hippocroco? If you have a good Titan, Hippocroco. But the Celsius build is also good. If we share the same green, I'll take it. The more best games in the world we have, the better. There's not enough best games right now. I think the hands down best game in the world right now is Minecraft, and it's not even close. No one hates on Minecraft. Let's be honest. A game that's good and deserves the spot of best game in the world should have like no haters. That is truly deserving of the best game in the world. Anyways, if there's any robot you can make ultimate, what would it be? There's only one answer. It's the Carnage. It's literally my mascot, guys. Okay. Anyways, last up, let me just finish up these YouTube questions, and I'll drop my stats right after for my college stuff. Let's see. I don't know what Sue's like is, but okay. Okay, let's see. Best Beast of Reincarnation. It's a good game. I haven't heard of it before. We'll take a look at it. Omen Fang versus Omen Vulcan. I actually don't remember what Omen Vulcan looks like, but this thing is sick. If Omen Vulcan looks similar to this, then they're tied. Because holy crap, these effects are insane. Elden Ring, I haven't played either, so we should try it. All right. Anyways, in terms of stats, I think I had a 4.98 GPA. Because I had all A's except for my chemistry class, which I got a B+ in first semester. I have let me pull up my CV real quick. Okay, by the way, those of you guys who get jealous easily, you guys might want to turn away. I'm only showing this because somebody asked, by the way. Let me just tell you that much. CV. Everything. Okay, 1 second. I need to actually find this first though. Resume. Hello? Maybe it's in here somewhere. 1 second. CVs. Okay, here we go. Pause. I'm opening it up. Okay. I need to see if this is actually okay. All right, I need to cover up my private info, but here we go. Let me showcase my screen. All right, so the guy who asked for my stats, here's my stats in a nutshell. Okay, so Bam. So I am at Duke. I am a comp sci major. I'm probably gonna take off psych. Korean minor. I don't think I'm in the health program anymore, but I don't know why that's there. Anyways, these are my Duke classes. I dual enrolled back in the day when I was in high school. I dual enrolled 7 classes, so that's 7 semesters worth of college classes that I took in high school. I did some research because I was pre-med. I got a certificate in this like machine for like biomolecular stuff, and then I got every question right on the ACT, and I got a 1580 on my SAT. And then also there's some other stuff like game dev stuff. I actually took out all of my high school stuff, I think. Wait, let me open up my pause. Let me open up my high school stats. So because I'm sure a lot of you guys who are curious about my stats probably want to know what I'm doing, what I did back in high school. Let me see if I have it actually. Let's see. Okay. Is this more accurate? It's not really. I don't really see anything. Yeah, I don't know where my thing for my my high school went. But basically, I also took I think I took 13 APs, like 10 ACE classes, and then some other stuff. Yeah, I was busy. I will say though, I was not a club president. I was a head coach for my math club, but I was not a club president at all. I do think club presidents do not have that much impact. I used to also write some papers for the guest column of my local newspaper. But yeah. If you ever need tips on how to get into a good college, you can know if you want. But yeah. Duke University, do you learn to duke it out or learn etiquette to become a duke? Neither. When we study hard. When we party hard. And when we die hard. That is our motto. Alrighty. Well, that is our timer up. Thank you for this Q&A. I don't know if I'm going to include that last section anyways, but yeah. Bam. That was the Q&A. You guys can admire the Omen Vulcan as we close out. Thank you. And we will do more future Q&As in the future. So let me know if you want the Q&A to happen again. Spam it in the comment section. If you have more questions, don't leave them in the comments down below. Try to leave them on Discord or drop them in stream next time I do one of these. That's all for now. Yo, brother, signing off. And thank you for the Q&A. Thank you for so many subscribers. We're almost at 5,000. Let's try to get it as fast as we can. And I promised a friend that I'd get her a present if we hit 10,000 subscribers. So, yeah. Let's try to get there as well. Anyways, that's all for this Q&A. I will see you guys in the next one. Yo, brother, signing off. Okay, that's it for the Q&A. All right, back to answering more questions on stream, though. Don't worry, I'm not ending stream yet. Okay, did you know Fujin has a yellow shield now? That is, yes, I know. That is a bug. That's a bug right now. What quality of life features would you love to see in War Robots? Things that make the game easier, smoother, or more fun? Hands down, the most important thing, please, for the love of God, make it so we can invite people into squads and custom games with just IDs. Oh my God, you invite one person with an ID and then you lose the option to invite someone with ID. It is so bad. Second, increase your friend limit. Creators do not have enough friendless spots to friend all their viewers. Please increase the limit. I don't know why it's only like 100 for War Robots. Every other game has like 500 friendless spots. Even Mobile Legends have 200, and I know Mobile Legends has one of the smaller accounts. But at least you can increase the friend list limit if you like have premium or something. They don't even have that for War Robots. So annoying. That's the biggest thing. I don't think a reload button is needed. Manual aim will kill this game because PC players will always have an edge over mobile players because mouse and keyboard has so much better aiming mechanisms than like just a mobile thing does. But yeah, that's hands down the most important thing. Also, I do think it's the biggest quality of life thing besides that is we probably need to get a better UI. The UI is I feel like the test server right now has a decent UI. I think the test server UI is pretty good Because also, like, when you go into drones, you don't have the grid. You don't have the grid for the drones. I don't know why they don't have that. They should add that in. Pilots is good. They did have a grid here. I think they should eventually start adding a search bar where you can, like, type in what you're looking for. And also, like, what the hell is this? They definitely need to make it so that you can use a filter button. They need a filter. So you can, like, filter through T3, Tier 4, or Tier 1, Tier 2 here. Search by name if you want to. Search by date, obtain, search by name alphabetically. They need to add features like that. It's long overdue. And it's not that hard to code in. It's just that Pixonic doesn't really have a reason to do it. You couldn't find the Discord link. I will drop the link for you. Here. Boom. There you go. Discord link. I'll drop it on YouTube too, for those of you guys who want to join and are not already in. There you go. Next up. Let's take a look. Okay. Give me back my money? I don't know. Okay, well, Baishin, I'm not ending just yet. We need to get to 10k subs immediately. Well, for context, the gift that I'm getting my friend is, you guys know already, I have given my friend of 7 years. He entered college. He enters college in like 2 weeks. So I met him in Mobile Legends, and we've been friends for 7 years now. Almost 8, actually. And I got him a Nintendo Switch 2 and a portable monitor as his college entrance gifts. But another friend that I have, she's like a... I'm not going to disclose her information because I don't think she wants people to know just yet. But she did have a pretty popular TikTok account. She had like multiple tens of thousands of followers. I think over 100,000 on one account. But yeah, she was doing a lot of drawing stuff, like story time, like clips essentially, like she drew. Yeah, I'm planning on getting her. She wants to do like streaming possibly in the future. I think she'd make a great streamer. She hasn't done streaming before. But in the future, I'm planning on making like a 3D VTuber model for her. And I did say that if we hit 10k subs and she gets me her intro video out, because I have another friend from Canada who does graphics design stuff and editing. He and I are probably going to help her set up her channel. And I'm pitching in by not only helping her with her scripts so that her videos are actually like formatted pretty well, I'm also going to get her like the Shure SM7B mic. If you guys don't know what that is, it is a really good microphone. It's the one that a lot of professional YouTubers use. Sam Bucha uses it. I think Kyo uses it. Ludwig might use it as well. I think Ludwig might also use the Shure SM7B. But it's a pretty good mic. It's a $400 mic for context. That is 10 times more expensive. Sorry, no, not 10 times. That is 4 times more expensive than the microphone that I use. It is also the microphone that most podcasters use. But this Blue Yeti, if you guys don't know, I got my Blue Yeti right here. Oh, wait, pause. Okay. This Blue Yeti that I have, this microphone right here. This microphone, I got it on sale for like $70, and I have never regretted getting it since. Actually, did I even get it for $70? I think it was on sale for $70, but I think I got it from like my school or something. I don't know. Important is it serves well, and the mic quality is still pretty good. So, I like it. What genre of music do we like? I have a lot of music that I listen to. As you can probably tell from my Spotify playlist, I listen to a lot of different music. And if I ever want to listen to new music, I just turn on Spotify Smart Shuffle, and then whatever good songs come on, I just slap them on my playlist. Let's see. Improve squads, not gonna lie. Let us change stuff while in squad and remove power cells and make them free. Yes, I agree. Power cells should be free. Holy crap. One of my mods, by the way, came in and asked me, can we do a power cell giveaway? Because you get like 13,000 for 300 D-gems. Yes, I would be willing to do a power cell giveaway at some point. That would be something that would be great. Make video about take players' opinions. I don't know how we'd do that, but that'd be fun. Listen to Amelie's Jingle Jungle English cover. I will take a look at it. I listen to Amelie's songs, you know, so take a look. You show them what it feels like to be Boom Bash Pow. Show them the dread of Boom Bash Pow. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I got you, Lucas. Vulcan looks like a nightingale mixed with a behemoth. Actually, you know what? You're not even wrong. It does feel like it. Shin, when you see this message, I'll make another highlighted message to see the stream delay for me. Okay. Oh yeah, you can also do highlighted messages too. I didn't put a message delay on Twitch. So I'm pretty sure YouTube has a 10-second message delay. You can only send a message every 10 seconds. Twitch does not have one yet. But yeah. Does someone need power cells? Imagine if I could donate power cells. I have like 120k. Yeah, I also don't have that issue anymore. Because creator program, if you guys don't know, what the heck? Okay, that's an issue. We get all operations for free. Every Monday, operations auto unlock if you're in the creator program. So you can basically, you know how this is locked right now? On Monday, both of these will unlock. And best investment is going to end like tomorrow. Or I guess not tomorrow, 2 days from now. When it ends and the new one is locked, it also unlocks automatically on every Monday. So I just permanently have like 10,000 power cells every 10 days, essentially. There's no reason for me to not use power cells. That's also why you guys can see I'm spamming power cells. I had 28,000 like 2 weeks ago. I did not buy a single power cell, and I have basically more than I doubled it at one point. So yeah. Oh, and can I tell you one other thing? I had learned from some of the other creators, you can double dip in creator rewards. So if you guys know how I have a YouTube channel, I linked my Twitch account to the creator program as well. And the Twitch account right now is in silver tier. So I get another like bonus 10 days premium and then a bunch of other like gold, silver, and platinum. So I'm never running out of premium essentially. So in theory, if you have like 10 YouTube channels all in like gold tier or above for the creator program, you could get like 300 days of premium in one go every month. You would get 300 days of premium every month for the rest of your account as long as you keep uploading videos, which is kind of insane. Obviously, that's not realistic because it's really hard for one person to make 10 channels and keep them all active. But yeah, I would like 1,000 platinum for 10,000 power cells. It would be nice if you could trade resources. But yeah. Trying my best to be strict on power cells use in game as a free to play because I've already experienced the pain of running out of power cells for a month once. Ooh, that's rough. Power cells, I think the best way to get power cells are obviously watch these ads. I don't have any ads right now for some reason, but watch the ads and then clear out extermination. Extermination gives you 100, 200, that's 300, 500, 1,000, 2,000 power cells a week if you clear out extermination as well. I got my first 250 GMs yesterday and I spent them on keys. I want a time machine to go back and undo that. Unfortunate. Is Revenant good for extermination? I have no idea. I've never used Revenant in extermination. I would imagine it to be okay because it takes no grade damage, but I also think it dies too fast. It has what? 1 heavy and 2 light slots, right? Let me take a look. Do I actually own a Revenant? I think I have a Retro Revenant in here somewhere. Let's take a look. Retro Revenant. Retro Revenant. Revenant. Where are we? Do I not have one? I don't have a Revenant. What the heck? Okay, whatever. Revenant is right here. I guess I don't have a Revenant. That's interesting. Yeah. I knew it. 1 heavy, 2 lights. My memory serves. Extermination tier list 1. You don't need an extermination tier list. Just watch Battlezone War Robots. His channel is my favorite for extermination. He only does extermination content, pretty much. It's lovely. I think I can do my best to complete stage 3 extermination thanks to level stealther and level 9 armadillo. Nice. Actually, I think I have maxed a second armadillo. Wait, let me check. Do I have a second armadillo maxed out? Check. Oh yeah, the tensor drone. I forgot. I can actually level this thing up. I might have to level this for the raptor guide that I'm making. And yes, we are making a raptor guide. I might have spoiled the next ultra fast speed guide, but there you go. Those of you guys on stream, you'll know. I don't think we need to be too secretive about the ultra fast speed guides. But yeah. I forgot what song this is. This is a solo leveling. Level, right. Time to stretch? Yes. You're gonna sleep? You should go to sleep, baller. You should. Night. I don't actually clear extermination anymore. Because I feel like my time is more valuable than clearing extermination. On my main account. On my free-to-play account, I still do. But, should I level a second armadillo? Yes. If you're clearing extermination, you should have a second one too. In my opinion. Who watches Chainsaw Man? I read it. Well, I read all of it. Chainsaw Man is over in the manga. I think we're in domination. Anyways. I'm just gonna play a quick game. Wait, what? I'm too rich? Yeah, I am too rich, Wraith. I do agree. I do not know the suffering that the free-to-play players have. This guy is probably in a... Okay, I don't know how he just teleported. But, oh, we have a Fang as well. This is fun. Drive-by! Okay, well, I can't really get a good shot. Oh my god, what the heck? Those weapons... Those are the Claws Out Talon, by the way. They actually kind of hit hard there. Okay, I'm gonna use my Bifrost here, and then... Capture the beacon. Bonus charge. I did not get bonus charge. I'm stupid. Watch this. Boom. Boom. Dude, these guys are there. I don't want to really hit these guys. Oh my god, let's dip. Let's dip. Let's dip. Let's dip. Let's dip. Bye-bye. Yeah, just going from spawn to spawn is ridiculous. Yo. And then I jump here. This guy's not an issue. Bam. Bifrosted. Doesn't even matter. Oh my god. Actually, it kind of matters. Okay, we'll dip. Finish him off. Nice. Boing. Actually, absurd what this bot can do. Yeah, you guys can see, I don't have any healing right now. So, I'm telling you, Fang is probably best used as the beacon capper. Because you move around so fast. Boom. You can just chillax. Oh, this poor dude. Look, yes. Yeah, he's just fried. Kind of absurd. Oh my god. Pause. 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 Oh my god. Got the beacon. Jump around. Boom. We have another ability charge here in a second, so we just do this. We get up close, point blank. And we obliterate. And there we go. Yeah, see, these weapons don't do much damage to a target that doesn't have much health. So you really only want to use this thing against a squishy target. This guy's Bifrosted up. Or I guess stealthered. I have no idea. Okay. Yeah, I need to run. I'll just chip him in the meantime, and then dash. Boom. No hitting me. I'm too fast. Yeah, but look, they're spending their time trying to kill us when they should be going for beacons. That's why this thing is so good. And you can also do like a makeshift jump too. You're landing like that. I'm just gonna apply some rust on these kids. Nice. And I'm gonna just jump straight over this vector, so I can't do anything. He's coming straight for me. Boom. Let's dash away. Yeah, the speed on this thing is so crazy. Like, he can't catch us. We just move too fast. I think he's using a quantum radar too, which is absurd. Boom. Oh, I kind of messed up my jump here. It's fine. We're just still on the wall. We back up. I think this bot is really fun if you want to play parkour. This guy's in a Bjorn. We're just gonna mind our own business here. Finish him off. Let's one clip him. This guy's in a Shaloth. Shaloth is actually not a good target for us. Okay, let me just do this real quick. Okay, this is actually really bad for us. Okay. Holy Atlas. I think we're dead here, yeah. But that's fine. We basically one-clipped the Atlas. Kind of insane. And we just dropped in with Sirocco. With one dude. Boom. And then EMP. Meow. Yeah, this poor Atlas is trying to shoot us. Yeah, we are move, bruh. Move. Yeah. And the game's already over because they just have no beacon. No beacons. Oh, this guy's in Sirocco. Oh, he actually EMPs us. You're sincere. That's fine. I need to get into my phase shift. There we go. Yeah, DMI. Boom. Just hitting both Titans at once. Casually. Taking no damage. Yep. It's Sirocco Titan over here. And it's just GG. Sirocco versus Sirocco's peak. Kinda. Yeah. Are you intending to go for a Titan upgrade leaderboard? No. Oh, actually, maybe... Are you asking someone else? It was definitely late January, but that was when I started watching Pretty play speedrun. Gotcha. I think my Bifrost might be better with the anti-gem. I might actually swap. I might try swapping the Stealther for a bit to see how good the Stealther is, because this thing has anti-gem. I want to see how good Fang is with an anti-gem unit, because I think EMP is really the only thing that kills this thing. Has been Hotel, I think, right? Let's see what is the song. Thank you and good night. Oh, never mind, it's not. Oh, it is, yeah. Thank you and good night by Hasbin Hotel. I cannot wait for season 3, by the way. Wait, when does season 3 of Hasbin Hotel come out? Let me see. Hasbin Hotel season 3 release date. Announcements have not been made yet. So mid to late 2027. God dang it, we have another year. What about Hell of a Boss? Hell of a Boss. October 14th. Oh my god. Oh my god. 2 months and 2 days. And we get season 3. Oh, that's gonna be so good. I cannot wait for season 3 of Hell of a Boss. Are you going for another leaderboard, Rigu? W. Okay, got that. Okay, boom. Then I'm gonna just scoot on this way. Vector over here. I don't really want to shoot this guy. You guys know that thing is busted. Please do not shoot me. Oh my god. Let me get out. Let me get out. Let me get out. Why is bro shooting at me, fam? Okay. Oh, I think we're dead. Oh, never mind. We're fine. We did lose a weapon though. Vector's just focusing me. Holy crap. Only going for me. It makes sense though. Because Vectors think they can kill Fang typically. But they typically don't see Fangs doing this. Funny. Uh-oh. Oh, we're dead. Oh, we're so dead. Unless... Nope. We can outspeed that thing. Which is kind of insane. Oh my god. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Ultimate Scorpion. Nice knowing you. Absurd. Absurd how much firepower that had. It's because we had the Stealther's 200% damage bonus as well. Boom. Oh my god. Look, that guy is literally shooting at us and he can't hit us because we're moving so fast. Insane. We'll just here to EMP and we have to dip. Okay. Do this. Boom. And we're chilling. Do a super jump here. Bang. Yeah, this the drone is a necessity for the Fang. If you don't have the drone, this thing is just dead. You have to play it very carefully. Okay, Sirocco's, sorry, not Sirocco. That guy's going for us. I'm gonna actually come this way and finish off this Anaxer. This guy is... Oh my god. Wait, can I even finish him off? I cannot. I think I'm dead here. Yeah, I got caught on a wall. So, I'm just gone. But yeah. Oh my god, how are we losing so many beacons? What the heck? Okay, whatever. Try this. Boom. And then another super jump. Look at that. Spawn to spawn. Holy moly. Oh my god. This guy doesn't have shield breaker yet, I think? Oh my god. He does. Oh, those weapons are so stupid, bro. I'm trying to focus down this Shoggoth, but that Shoggoth player is actually good. He's like focusing us there. This guy's fried though on the other hand. EMP. And then the Emmet can just never beat a Sirocco. It's just impossible. I'm actually gonna shoot him though, because he can't do anything against us. I might as well do this for Titan Charge. Nice. Just look at the damage. He can't heal up because he's just rusted. When we do this, go for the next beacon. Oh. Yeah. We need to capture these beacons. Okay. Let's get in a sword unit. It's good for him, but we can just go stealther. Then we get this, and then he's fried. He's fried. Let's go here. Oh boy. Oh baby, we love this. Okay. Capture this kid, and then yeah, Naxxar just gets counter too. Normally a Naxxar is good at killing Titans, but these weapons just are too good. I think somebody else is shooting us, but look, we can just... We're DMI'd right now. We don't need Bifrost DMI, because we already have DMI built in. I can just do this, stealth her immediately again. Get an assist, just casually. Look at the damage output, oh my god. He self-destructs. This guy's a Princeps. I'm just gonna phase exile, or phase shift myself, so that I can wait out this Princeps' ability. And look, he can't hit us. Get an assist, and then I can just pop out here, and then just fry this kid alive. He can't do anything, look. We're DMI'd. He's doing no damage to us. And I just wait for his ability to go out, and back into phase shift, right? And then we just wait for it to go out, and boom, I EMP him and I come out, and he's just dead. Princeps can't do anything. And look, we're being shot by an ultimate Ao Ming over there. You guys see that? Look how much damage it's doing to us. Stupid. Look, and then now I'm just gonna Tesla him out of existence. Look at the poor dude. Bye. Ultimate Ao Ming just gone. And I just go back into phase exile or phase shift. Get another assist, and then I'm just gonna move over this way. Get this guy in EMP, and then boom, he's just fried. I'm actually gonna take this guy out because I think this guy's more of a threat. Boom. He's EMP, so he can't even phase shift. He's gone. This poor Luchador is trying to shoot at us, but he's not gonna do anything. That. Now I can use my ability to chase him down again. EMP him so he can't run, and then we fight. Like poor Luchador, man. What are you supposed to do against this? Look, we're taking less damage than we heal up. It's insane. And boom. I rushed him up too so he can't heal even. Like normally TRA saves you, but because you have 90% rust on the Sirocco, you just get fried. You just can't do anything. I don't know what these guys are in. So let me just run at him. Okay, Mauler. He used his Dark Light already, so he's fried. Yeah, we can just finish him off. Or Mauler. He played that wrong. Should have waited. Most Mauler players... Mauler is good in the meta right now, by the way, guys. But most players don't know how to play Mauler. That's the issue. So boom. Boom. Oh wait, the game's not even over yet. What the heck? Sirocco is stronger than Princeps. Yes, I'm telling you. This thing is hands down stronger than Princeps. Princeps normally, what is the main way that Princeps protects itself against an Atlas? Because Atlas also counters Princeps, you guys know. How does Atlas protect? Oh, sorry. How does Princeps prevent Atlas from killing it? Atlas jumps in the air. Princeps grab thrust, and boom, dude is now back in his own spawn. Princeps can push away the Atlas constantly. It can't push away the Sirocco. Sirocco can get close and pin itself against the wall so that the Princeps can't push it away. Because while Sirocco is inside that roamer ability, it doesn't take any knockback whatsoever. You can still use your ability on it, but it won't take any knockback. It's kind of insane. And yeah, Wraith, I swapped to Stealther to have some fun with it. I wanted to test out how good Stealther is on Fang. I think it is good. I think the anti-EMP that you get on Stealther is really good. Please use Frederick on Fang. Okay. Somebody wants to see Frederick on Fang, so I'll show you. Yo, wait, in theory, can we jump across the entire map then? I'll try it for one game, because I do think Sirocco is tanky enough that it doesn't... I think Sirocco might actually have brought Frederick back as the best mothership. Frederick can also allow you to kill Sirocco, because you get triple damage. Okay. I think we go this way, though. Do this, and boom. And then we actually... You guys might think I'm going for our home beacon. No, I'm going for second beacon here. Kind of insane. Okay, we have to go back into stealth because these guys are shooting us. And I'm just going to take the teleporter so that we can go to the other side. Remember, this thing. Mobility King. Now we captured this beacon, and I'm going to go in their spawn and capture this spawn beacon now. Although somebody was curious as to how much damage we do with Frederick. Let's test it out. Not as much as I'd expect. I will say we are hella fast. Oh god. fast enough to the point where we really need to be careful with how we do things. Okay. There's EMP'd. Drive by, holy. And then boom, we land. And then boom, we just run again. We got an assist on the Pathfinder, by the way. Holy moly, speed. Just casually speed by the lava. EMP this guy. Knock him out. Boom, jump. His ability. I think we're still in stealth now. But oh, this guy might have Seeker. Does he have Seeker? Oh no, we got hit by another Fang. Smart. Okay, we'll drop this guy in. I don't know. I don't like Frederick. This thing's so fast. I think you actually hit the speed cap already. I don't think you need Frederick on Fang. I mean, we can try it out again though. Let's take a look. Okay, oh my god, Shavath. Gotta capture this. Boom. Okay, well, I need to back that away. That Fang is there. Let's try locking this guy down. See how much damage you can do to him. Oh my god, that's an ultimate sword unit. No, it's not even an ultimate sword unit, it's just a regular sword unit. Nah, there is a speed cap. There's a speed cap. Every bot has a built-in speed cap. That's something that I've known since the OG days, because when Lynx first came out, Lynx was the bot that hit the speed cap for the first time. Oh my god, speaking of speed cap, holy moly. So you can't go past a certain speed. Every bot has a specific speed they can't go past. That's why Frederick doesn't give you like a 300% speed boost either, because Frederick already makes you hit the speed cap already. Also, I don't know what happened to our team. Our team got like decimated by vectors. Holy moly. Might have been the Fang too, Loki. Speaking of which, this Titan does counter Fang, as you guys know. This thing wrecks Fang. Although you guys can see here, Fang actually does drop Sirocco down really far. This is what I mean. The Fang robot is a counter. I don't know how the hell I just heard a wow sound effect, but somebody did just make it sound. Yeah. Oh my god. Oh, this guy has the Harmaddans, I think. Yeah, you guys can see. Yeah, Harmaddans typically, yeah. That's the thing. You should raise Frederick Kamuji and Frederick Fang at this point. I can show you. I can show you the cap. This game, we're in a game right now, so it's kind of hard to showcase, but can we see a Cossack with an Oban Harmaddan? No, the Cossack will die in 1 second, and it will give the vector a free charge. That's not good. Here, let me just show you in a custom game how fast this is. We'll try Yamantau, because I think Yamantau is the best map for getting like verticality. Oh my god, I can't talk. I'll try this. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can go from this beacon to that beacon, like over there, far back. Let's take a look. I'll grab this and then I'll fly over to that one. And also remember, my beacon operator is not maxed yet, but this thing can capture. This thing can capture beacons at max speed. Yeah, I had a little bit of Wi-Fi lag apparently. Grab this. Yeah. Remember, this ability does have a 24-second cooldown, so it's kind of hard to cycle fully. But yeah. Okay. I'm excited. Let's get our second charge up, and then we'll try a super jump here. Okay. Let's get ready. So, Frederick up. And then boom. Speed boost hits. Okay. We are kind of going fast, but look, we're not actually that fast. Because look, Fang already has this like insane speed. So it actually doesn't actually benefit from Frederick. To give you proof, let me just showcase you that again. Okay. Let me just empty out this weapon real quick. We'll wait for 2 ability charges. And then I'll showcase it one more time. Because look, Fang already like you have enough speed that you can just like jump like this. Look, this is no abilities, jump unit. Look how far it jumps. Because it's literally just Loki on steroids, right? Okay, now I'll give you a speed comparison. Okay, let's see how far we go in one ability without Frederick and then with Frederick. Okay, so this is without Frederick. This is just your ability. With one ability in 10 seconds, you go more than enough from spawn to spawn. You do go kind of slow though, as you can see here. Oh, boom, there we go. After Frederick first, because Frederick actually will deactivate our stealth. So Frederick. And then same thing. Now we have a speed buff. It's only slightly faster, you guys see. It is not a doubled speed buff. There is a speed cap. So Frederick is actually not useful on this thing because it already has max speed. This is why you don't want to use Frederick on Fang, in my opinion. I will say though, like The fact that you can do this without Frederick is kind of insane. Go from spawn to spawn, basically. It's not that fast. Well, compared to base speed is what I'm saying. The Fang's already so fast because look at this. You already have tech like this. We lose all our momentum because the game ended, but take a look at that. It's so fast. You don't. Okay, so you don't need Frederick if you have the Fang with all the speed skills. Yeah, I'm sure, Wraith, because my mothership, I tried it in game. I casted Bifrost and it got me killed while I was in my ability. Because my stealth went away. I can show you another proof again, though, if you're curious. Here. I'll show you here. I'm going to go back to Stealther. I think Stealther is probably the best thing you can actually run with this thing. Wait, what? Why did my mothership not change? What? What the? Okay, there we go. Anyways, back to the squad game so I can show you the tests. We'll do a random map. Do you think they'll nerf the movement tech? Oh, definitely. Lynx got nerfed. Lynx lost like half its speed, guys. To give you guys context of how fast Lynx was in the past, Lynx was as fast as Fang is right now. Back in the day. This is the exact same thing I used to do on Lynx. Like, Lynx used to be able to do this. I mean, you didn't get, like, bonus movement speed by, like, jumping forward with a dash. But Lynx used to be just as fast as this. Lynx used to be as fast as this with the Kestrel Drum. Like this ability, Lynx moved faster than this, actually. Back when it was in its prime. Like, you guys know how Frederick boosted Fang moves fast? That was the Fang's base speed. Sorry, that was Prime Lynx's base speed. Look, but here you go, Wraith. I'm in my ability, I use my mothership. My stealth goes away. You see that? So motherships cancel out the Fang ability. So you need to make sure you use your mothership before you go into your ability if you have a Fang. It will stop your thing. In the same case, if you have your ability up and you use a module, your stealth will immediately end. This is why I say phase shift is actually not as good as you think it is. Phase shift and shield breaker, if you cast shield breaker, your ability instantly ends. So I guess it could technically work, but you really, the way I like to do it is when you're in your ability, right? And you cast jump unit, when you jump up, your Fang ability basically shoots in a vortex cone. You guys know how the vector has like that giant cone in front of it? That is essentially the same thing that Fang has. You guys see these two lines that it has? Everything in that line gets, within 300 meters, everything in a vertical cone gets completely EMP'd. Meaning, if you can do something like this, where you're dashing and then you jump, notice how there's like a half-second delay? You can suppress basically an entire beacon. You can EMP and apply rust to an entire beacon, and that's why I suggest only doing this tech if you have a second charge. Also, to give you an idea of how stupid this thing's mobility is, watch this, okay? You guys know how normally this thing is not climbable? In its ability, Fang can just like climb it. Like, take a look at this. Like, you can just like, I don't think you can go over that wall. But the best example of this, oh, you can also like jump up like this. It's kind of weird. If you're moving fast enough, hitting a ledge will make you have like a little jump. Now, wait till you see what this thing can do on Moon. Moon is this thing's best map in my opinion. Saw a Fang hacker, he was insanely fast. He might not even be a hacker. Shin usually tells me to get meta things to mark immediately, but it usually keeps the bots at level 7 and the weapons at level 6 until it's confirmed it won't get nerfed again. That is not a good idea, Neo. If you do that, then it's gonna get nerfed. Gear, bro, meta gear is gonna get nerfed. You might as well level it up while you have the chance. I saw Wolfblood almost fall out with the Fang, and he just climbed the entire mountain. Oh, let me just show you this. If you're curious. You know how I said Moon is the best map for this thing? Let me show you. He was spamming ability? Okay. Well, then he's probably hacking, yeah. Is Mute still good? Yes. I think Mute actually works against Fang really well. You have to use it well, though. I think the best counter to Fang might actually be the Keel. Keel kills off of Fang, typically. But watch this, okay? You guys think you need the ramp? Oh, no, 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 no. You guys see this wall right here? Watch this. Ah, yes. I, too, love Waterbot's physics. Okay, I kind of messed it up there. Watch this. Okay. So, yoink. Yoink. Boom. Verticality. And I'm just up here. What's even crazier is I'm pretty sure you have to be in your ability to do it because you kind of glide. But when you're in your ability, you can maybe not that wall, but you can climb up this wall for sure. Yeah. Boom. It's like it has a built-in ladder. Boom. It's just like that. Even better, you can go from here to like either spawn. And what's even crazier than that is this thing with when it's in its ability can also do this. And just like chill up here. So you can in theory just go into stealth, shoot from up here on a Titan's back, and then like if you want to, you can jump like this and then just jump towards a different side. I will say using your ability while you're in midair does not actually give you much velocity. So I will recommend using it carefully because this thing is quite fragile. But yeah, no, like to give you an idea of how insane the mobility this thing can have, let me show you. You can super jump from your own spawn to the enemy spawn. So you guys see you're here. You can do tech like this. So on this mountain right here, you can dash and then jump. And then you have to dash again, obviously, for a second jump, because otherwise you're going to be like not in stealth, but you can jump from spawn to spawn. This is tech in certain situations. Certain times, like for instance, if you're playing like a tank, for instance, right? Let's say you're playing in your vector, if you have a vector, and you're fighting an enemy spawn, and all of a sudden your teammate needs support. I got you, homie. I got you, homie. I can just. Oh, bro, vector spawn rating. Don't worry, fam. I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna give you Harmattan support. Enemy spawned a Titan so that they could kill the spawn rating vector. Don't worry, vector. Bam, 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 bam. Half an Atlas's health gone. And then you just, once you're done with that, enemy spawns in another Titan. Yup, I am gone. Boom. And you can just glide around. And you don't even need the super jump sometimes. You can just, if you want to be a little slower, you can still easily go from spawn to spawn. Hands down, the best map for Fang, because you guys can see here too. I just climbed up this wall. Every single ledge in this map is something that Fang can basically climb up. It's kind of insane. If it's in its ability, it can literally climb up every single wall in this game, on this map. This is definitely going to get nerfed, by the way. And this is not a bug. This is intentional. But yeah, like, it's kind of insane. I don't even need my ability there. I just walk up it. And you can like dash tech if you want to cross walls. And then if you really want to, you can just hop over this to the next beacon. Hands down, Fang's best map. There's basically nowhere to run. Because you know what's even crazier? You guys know how I told you Fang can just kind of walk up here? If you're up on top of this wall, Fang can EMP. If he's up here, he can EMP these 3 beacons in one shot. I do this, all the enemies on these 3 beacons get EMP'd. Vectors below center get EMP'd. Vectors defending their spawn beacon get EMP'd, and that beacon get EMP'd. It's crazy. So you can also, if you want to, like, need to support your team, you can go from here, and you can also just hop into a fight whenever you want. And you just fight here, boom, 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 boom. You think another fight is not good, boom, you just dash right back up. This is why I think jump unit is the best thing with this thing. The best unit with this thing, because this is basically Raijin on steroids in terms of climbing ability. It's so good. And also, like, let's say you fall down here on accident, no worries. You just literally climb back up this wall. For context. And also, you can also do it on this wall. You kind of do jump up in the wall sometimes, but yeah. Basically, this thing, I told you, it's the ultimate Savager. EMP, Rust, and weapons that delete everyone's health. The only thing this thing can't do is get kills. But it can let its teammates get kills. It leaves everything at 1 HP. I tested yesterday. It took me 6 minutes to kill an Emmet. With 3 Harmattans and a level 7 Makera. So this thing sucks at killing things. However, it is stupidly good at dropping things to 1 HP. %25 happens pretty often. I'd say wait, by the way. Let me just tell you, you get like 1,300 platinum in a month. A 25% discount is a must-have. You get 25% at least once a month. You might as well wait. Unless you're willing to spend money on the game. Let's see. In the map with the bridge with the new bounce. Can you showcase a max Curie? I do not have a Curie that's leveled up. I would love to showcase and max Curie, but I don't have a Curie, and it would cost me money to max up a Curie. Maybe in the future if we do a Curie ultra fast speed guide. But as of right now, I cannot. Sorry, Reaper. I'm a creator. I am not a mentor, so I do not have an account with infinite resources. There's different tiers to creators. Max shoots. Do I even have a shoots on this account? Let me see. I think I don't have a shoots on this account. I have Golem and Boa. I don't think I have shoots on this one though. Yeah, I sadly do not have shoots on this account. I think I sold it back in the day. I used to have a lot of these guys, but I used to have a lot of shootses, a lot of golems, a lot of boas. I think I actually used golem back in the day, but yeah, you guys can see I literally have the paint job for it too. I used to run this thing back in the day, but not anymore. Actually, maybe I used a Vidyaz instead. Let me see if I have a Vidyaz. Let's have a look. This was my brother's account though. That's why I don't have a Thunder Carnage in here. My account, I don't even know if I have access to that account anymore. I used to have it. Imperial Hades. Holy crap. I have a Darth Vader Hades on this. I think this is one of the rarer special editions. I can't remember. What's your opinion on Newton Titan? I think Newton's pretty good. Newton's in the top 5 free-to-play Titans right now. What do you get from returning rewards? Let's see. I can show you right now. Pause. Okay. You get 5 silver robot data pads. You get 7 days of premium. You get 300 plus... No, just 300 platinum. You get 500 memoriam, and you get 1,000 gold, 5,000 microchips, and... Sorry, 5,000 power cells and 1,000 microchips. And then an upgrade token plus the ultimate data pad. As for rewards you get here, mine are already completed. I think it's something like... Probably close to like 100 million silver, like 50,000 gold. Maybe not 50,000 gold, maybe a little less, but somewhere... It's definitely at least 30,000 gold. Probably 20,000, 30,000 gold. You also get like 1,000 something platinum. You get 3 upgrade tokens. You get 3 red gold data pads. You get 1 purple. Sorry, you don't get a purple gold data pad, but you're guaranteed to get the new robot. So you get the Fang if you had returning rewards right now. And other stuff. Do you think it's worth it when your meta stuff gets nerfed? Yes. Although it depends. Someone did returning rewards. Can you tell us how much platinum you get? Yeah, I think you get around... Everything combined, you get like 2,000 platinum, I think, Leo. It's decent. Just, if you're willing to... I think the best strategy is have 2 accounts. Just play on one account while you're getting returning rewards, and then once you get returning rewards on that one, play on that account. That way you're always having fun with meta gear. Yeah, you can't buy shoots anymore. You don't know that? Calder? Have you been playing Warbots for only a small amount of time? You can't buy shoots. You can't buy shoots, you can't buy boa, you can't buy golem. Which is why if somebody owns them, as you guys can see, I own them. This hanger right here is a collector's hanger. These 3 robots are no longer obtainable. In fact, let me swap out my sword here, because I don't really use this thing anymore. I do want to keep my sword though. This sword has served me so well. I don't want to leave it. I guess I'll take out hover. I haven't used hover even once. So we'll move you here. And then swap this with my other collector's item, which is a Imperial Hades. This is one of the rare special editions. Yeah, the only reason you can do that is because the new bounce physics. Yeah, sword is also collectible now, true. But I want Cossack to be here too. The new bounce physics. I do know they added new bounce physics in, but I think they only applied it to the Fang. It's kind of nice though. How do you make 37,000 gold really fast without spending any money? Basically impossible, unless you do the offer wall. I'm on the My Games launcher, so we don't have an offer wall. But if you're on anything else besides Steam, you have an offer wall. Although I will say your best bet is probably get a part-time job or something, and then get gold from here. This is the best place to get gold. Actually, it's probably one of these offers. Why do you need gold though, Reaper? You don't really need gold for anything, except for maybe upgrading pilots and getting more hanger slots. What's the reason for it? Negative 37k? Did you do a refund or something? How do you have negative 37k? Did you buy something and then refund? That's the only reason why you'd have negative gold. You got 50,000 gold in 2 days on a road trip? Yeah, I know. I will say though, you can do the same offer walls on a different website. Free cash and swag bucks. They are scams if you don't know the stuff. If you don't know how to do them, don't do them. But free cash and swag bucks, if you know what you're doing, can get you real money. I taught one of my friends, Thunder, on Elysium how to do it, and he made $150 off of it in like 2 weeks. It's pretty good. Well, obviously, you're getting paid like crap if you actually have a job. But if you're not like working age yet, because I know in the US you can't actually work until you're like 16 or 18, it's a good way to get some money on the side. No, you're good, Wigo. You're good. I love it when you type. Yeah, the next rebalance, by the way, is in 12.5. So we won't have anything this patch. Next patch will also have no rebalance. The patch after that is when we have a rebalance. So get ready for that. On the wrong thing, unlucky. That's unlucky. Do an offer wall then. That's the best way. Unless you're willing to spend some more money. That's the only other option. It hard locks your league. Interesting. I didn't know that. Bye bye, Neo. I'm probably going to end stream here too. So in like 2 months rebalance? Yes. 2 or 3 months. Yeah, that's why I'm saying upgrade your stuff. We still have 80 days until the next rebalance. More than 80 days. 82 days, actually. 83, if you want to be super exact. 82 and a half. 82 and a half days until we have a new update with a new rebalance. So until then, you can use your stuff. Vector will not be nerfed for another 82 days. You can take that as a, yes, let me invest in the Vector, or a, holy crap, another 82 days kind of thing. If you guys know Nathan Doan comedy, you know the brisket meme? The brisket guy? He's like, may I have another 3 orders of brisket? And then the manager is like, unfortunately, the maximum amount of time you can stay and eat is 120 minutes. And he's like, 38 minutes. I have been eating brisket for 38 minutes, meaning I still have 82 minutes left to eat brisket. And the manager is like, I see. And he goes internally, oh, another 82 minutes? That meme? Yeah, another 82 days until we get Vector nerfs. It's GG. What does brisket taste like? Have you never had brisket before? Huh. It's basically, it's beef, like cut like really thin. That's all it is. It's quite nice. I think it tastes good. It's one of my favorites. My favorite is pork belly. After pork belly is probably either fried chicken or, actually no, correction. Let me rewind. Fried chicken's my favorite. Then it's pork belly. Then it's brisket. Although hamburgers are also really nice. Can I 1v1 you? I'm gonna end stream right now. We can 1v1 next time. Bye bye guys. I need to go upload a video. Expect a video for the later today. It's gotta be the same. It's gonna be a video that I made from stream yesterday. And then after that we'll make a free to play video. Then I'll probably get the Q&A video will be waiting for a bit. I'm gonna wait until we finish the Titan giveaway to upload that. And then after that, let's see. So the path is probably gonna look like this, okay? Upload schedule. Today's video, first impressions on the new update. Video after that is the next free to play speedrun episode. After that, we'll have the stuff we did earlier today with the Fang and Sirocco, like more in depth. Then we'll have another free to play episode, then a datapad video. Or maybe the datapad video first before the free-to-play episode, and then another free-to-play. And then once that's done, we'll probably have another couple free-to-play videos out, and then we'll do another ultra-fast speed guide. Could you do a Curie guide? We'll take a look at it. I need to talk with VS, because I work with VS to make those guides. So. The physics work on everything, but Fang abuses it the best. Yes, I agree. Oh yeah. Oh wait, you're right, Memory. That's why the Shaloth players are hiding up on top of walls now. I see. It's fun. Bet I'm a Mark II Vector Hippocroco weapons with the Bifrost. Yes. That's not gonna get nerfed for another 2 updates, so you might as well make use of it because in those 82 days you'll have made more silver and gold back. So you can just upgrade another thing by the time then. So yeah, we'll look into a Curie guide though. I think right now on the list we have a couple of other stuff. I kind of leaked the next guide, but yeah. I mean, everybody should have expected it already, because the event gives out the Raptor for free. Speaking of which, let me open up. Actually, no, I don't need to open up these yet. I need to save data pads right now because I need to finish this. So I'm gonna be going for the Ultimate Raven. I'm gonna be able to get it for free basically. So it's a creator program. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm gonna sign off for now. Probably go eat something again. Good night. Good night. See you guys later.